Hello everyone! Hello! Welcome back to Sunday night streams. Woohoo! And we're actually in 4K, hopefully. I don't know, you can tell me if, you can tell me if it's actually appearing in 4K. Hopefully we are, to anyone who's got access to that. But welcome everyone! Tony, hello, how are you doing? 8 months of Fewniverse Elite, that's absolutely insane. All that long already, yeah. It feels like that's passed really quickly. I feel like we started Fisher's Point. God, has it been 8 months since I started Fisher's Point, which shows how slow progress is. That's insane. Thank you so much for the insane membership, Tony. Really appreciate that. And Mr. D, you're already a Patreon, but welcome to Fewniverse Squad. Welcome in. Thank you so much for signing up. And Edward sent one FewCandy gift membership to Stuart Kenny. Welcome in, Stuart Kenny. Enjoy behind the build. Having a little badge by your name, a green name in chat. Yes, please. Yes, please. Welcome in, Stuart. Thank you so much, Edward. You're a star as always. How is everyone? How is everyone? Welcome in, Rob, Gordy. Good to see you, Gordy. Advice Retreat. Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? DJ, welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, the plan for today is, as I mentioned in the video actually, to do this little riverbank in Barille. And hopefully, actually, before I start, you can tell me if the settings are alright, because I had to redo everything. I realised, shamefully, and I know this is shameful, that this is the first stream I've done since I've been on dual PC setup, so I had to change everything from my streaming profile in OBS, so I'm hoping it's working alright. You can tell me. You can tell me. Paul Raymond, Paul and Ray, as I used to call you. Do you know what? I was thinking about that the other day, and I used to call you Paul and Ray, and you were like, just Paul's fine. Welcome in, Paul. Thank you so much for the support. Really greatly appreciate it. Hope you're in chat. Hope everyone's well. Is this the stream we build Santa's grotto with 4 elves' houses? Do you know what? Looking at the space, we might not get much more than four houses in here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yes, let's say it is. Let's say it is. Yeah. Woohoo, FewC Livestream, let's go. Let's go. Advise Retreat. Yeah, it feels like it's been ages. I mean, it has been ages. I won't make excuses. It has been ages. Yes, yes, but we're back. We're back. I just, when I was doing this episode, it took me a lot longer than it should have done, as all the episodes have recently, to build out this island. And when I initially started it, my plan was to do this side, and then I realised like I already had well over an hour's worth of footage once I'd cut it all down. And I just thought, do you know what? Let's stream it. Let's stream it. And then if I commit to a stream, it means I have to do the stream. Yo, Nicolaj, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. So yes, this is the plan, to do this area, but I thought before we do that, because I'll be honest, like I had an idea of what I was going to do, but I was going to use Google Earth for inspiration. So here we are in Venice Island again in Google Earth. So this is, for anyone who's curious, the kind of location of it, this is Philadelphia here, and it's just up the Schuylkill River. I know, I don't know, Mando's not here, but Mando keeps complimenting me. Well, I think it's a compliment, I don't know, but commenting on how I'm pronouncing the Schuylkill River. Now, I did actually use Google to say, how do I pronounce this? Because it's like Schuylkill. Schuylkill. I don't know. Maybe I've said it wrong. If anyone can tell me, if you're from Philly, let me know. But Schuylkill, that's what I've been saying anyway. So yeah, this is the little place that we took as inspiration, or we are taking as inspiration for Barille. We've still got a bit more to build out. I don't know, when we flick between the two, is there a bit of a resemblance? Maybe not with the huge factory in the background, but hopefully a little bit. Hopefully a little bit. They have got a much bigger church over here. I'm just noticing now, actually. It's all kind of goes into a proper little... Is that maybe some kind of convent? I'm just noticing it's St. John the Baptist, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this is our canal front here. Now, I'm conscious the space that we have to work with is nowhere near big enough for development like this, which is super cool. I love the look of this. I think I'm probably going to do something kind of like this, maybe, in the top part of Barille, when we put in a little bit of sort of industry area up there. But I love this. But I think things we can take inspiration from is like this path along the edge, and also noticing that it goes from sort of a natural barrier along the canal here, gets super narrow at that end, and then it goes into a quay wall here. So I want to do something with that. We've got raised car parks as well. I love that. I don't think we actually have the elevation in the terrain to put something in like that, but we'll see. Jesse, welcome in. You are saying it correctly. Thank you very much. Good. Okay, school kill. I'm never too sure. Yours looks better than the real one, Candy. Appreciate you, Tony. Every time. Appreciate that. Thank you. I really like this area. Like, honestly, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, this rail bridge, like I have to do something with this. I felt so inspired. And actually I need to do a lot of commenting on comments, but I have read all of the ones on the recent video, and I saw someone had asked, where do I get my inspiration from? And honestly, it was someone in the comments who suggested, have a look up the Schuylkill River. There's lots of great places up there. So I did that. I started at the sort of city centre of Fewladelphia down here and worked my way up and came across this, and I was like, right, this is going in. This is going in. I think I found this, it was before I even started Fisher's Point, actually, because I was contemplating how I could maybe put it into Fisher's Point at one point. But yeah, you just come across little things and you're like, this is so interesting with this bridge design, this really narrow canal, this interesting island, the layers in height that you've got going on here, you know, with the trees going up onto more houses. And yeah, I love it. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm waffling. You're building out the shoreline across from the island today. Keep the tram in mind. So have some fun store spaces too to make use of the pedestrian activity. That's a good point, Nicolaj. Do you know what? One of the things I haven't used is any of the actual tram stops that came with the new update. I don't know if we've got space for it in that area, but there's potentially something we can keep in mind. And definitely pedestrian. Yeah, coming on to that, this little boardwalk, I want to do this. I definitely want to do this with one of the piers, I'm thinking. Big Nkrumah, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. Yes, happy holidays indeed. Oh my god, I'm forgetting. It's like 4 days till Christmas. Mad, mad. Happy holidays to everyone on the stream. Yeah, I should have been wearing my Santa hat, actually. I've even been wrapping presents today. I don't know. I forgot about Christmas, dare I say it. Oh, Edward Bickford with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Edward. You're insanely generous. I just told my mother-in-law about this live stream. She's still hoping for a fountain. Oh, yes. I remember that, Edward. We can see. So I haven't really got any working fountains apart from the massive one in Cities 2. I really hope with Asset Editor now, maybe it's possible in a building asset. Yes, because we've got animations on things like Peanuts Crazy Train Station, if you haven't seen it, with the lifts that go up and down. That's so cool. I'm hoping someone will bring out a fountain. Like, you know in Cities 1 where we had those, it was literally just like the fountain spurt that you could put into your own fountain. That's what I want. That's all I want. So I can design the fountain. We can have a million different fountains, but we could just have the little spurts. That would be great. That would be great. I'm getting a warning, by the way, that the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended one. But I'm pretty sure it's the same bitrate I've always used, but maybe it's because I'm gone up to 4K. So does the stream look really dodgy to anyone? The bitrate looks low? Let me know. Let me know. Or the frames per second. Thank you so much, Edward. Yes, we'll look at fountains. We'll look at fountains. I don't know. Maybe in this area. I can't promise it. I'm sorry to your mother-in-law. Maybe on this stream. We will do that though. Keep reminding me. Have you added platter mod, Candy? It helps zones better. I haven't, Tony, and the reason for that is because I plop literally everything. So if I use platter, I'd be plopping and then plopping again. So like the way I've played Cities 2 in Fewladelphia at least is, so I haven't even touched platter to answer that question, but the way I play Cities 2 in Fewladelphia is yeah, plop everything. I ignore the zone squares entirely because I'll plop and then I'll use move it to put it into the position I want. So if I was to use platter, it'd be a case of dropping in the zones and then plop it. Like it doesn't make sense. It would just be like a long-winded way for me for the way that I'm building Fewladelphia. But for something like Fewlantic City, if we do come in, like I'm not sure if I will. It's time permitted, and I really want to crack on with Fewladelphia. Because we're slow on it. But yeah, if I was to come in and do that, I think platter would be great for that, because then you can get a nice balance between still zoning, so we can use platter to place the zone squares in and then actually zone on top, and not use plop the growables necessarily to hand select every single building. So we'll see about that. Yeah. But it does look, no shade on the mod at all, because it looks incredible. Like, I was actually pretty amazed when I saw that someone could create something like that. And then also thinking, why isn't that just in the game in the first place? But yeah, no, it's not going to be one for Fewladelphia. Harbour Master J, I think, had something like that. Oh, did he, Mr. D? Did he now? I need to have a look at that. Jay's done some amazing assets. Toby, welcome in. Good afternoon. My face is too content creator. You're so kind, Toby. You're making me blush. Making me blush. Hope you're doing well, Toby. Welcome in. David Atkinson as well. Atkinson. We've got Gordy and we've got Atkinson and Fisher. Tony Fisher. Fisher's Point in the stream. That's wonderful. How are you doing, David? Looks fine for me. Have a good stream. Thank you. We'll stay as long as I can, but can't wait to see the finished results. Thank you so much, David. Appreciate you popping in. I'm hoping for you to make a walkthrough of the mods you're using someday. Oh, do you know what? So, yes is the answer. Yes, like, I always have the intentions of doing tutorials, and I know I need to do more. Like the Planet Zoo tutorial's done super well. Like pretty much the best thing ever for my channel, in all honesty, which is crazy considering I've got a fraction of Planet Zoo videos compared to Cities Skylines. But yeah, that tutorial beginner's guide series made me think maybe I'm quite good at doing tutorials without tooting my own trumpet, and so I don't know why I don't do them in Cities. I always feel like someone else has done it, so like, what's the point? I'd just be repeating what someone else has done. I always get a bit nervous about that. Yeah. But yeah, I have intended to do a walkthrough of my mods, and that is something I can do. That is something I can do. Oh, Mare Cheeks, Booty Addict, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Right. Let's let's do something. So yeah, the thing that I was pointing out here was the riverbank. I want to do something with this where we go from like natural, with a sort of maybe dirt path, or a dirty concrete path at least, into this built up sort of quayside, and it's also really wavy as well. This is the other thing I was looking at. You look at how wavy and bumpy this is compared to the smooth side where the rail is on the other side. Really interesting. And then it goes back into like a pathway. But the key thing is there is a pedestrian path pretty much all the way up this entire area. And then, yeah, there's other bits that I love, like this bit that I was mentioning, where we can definitely use one of our wooden piers for this. I think this is great. I also found this, which I thought was quite interesting. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it has a name, Canal View Park. Like, check out the view from Canal View Park. Oh, we can't go down that high, down that low even, high. But yeah, it's looking out onto a car park. Oh, and onto the bridge, I guess. But I thought that was kind of cool. But I guess the main vibe here on this narrow strip, which is something we can do, is sort of similar to what we've got on the other side, really. Probably some mixed use, maybe some row housing. Oh, it's so interesting to look at. We've got car parks and things. I think if we look further up, yeah, there's more car parks, there's things like this. Again, I'm not really too sure how much space we actually have. This is another sort of modern housing development like we did in the episode actually down here. But I think there's a few ideas, at least from this. Definitely this narrower strip here is probably what we want to emulate. So sort of not too high, mixed use, I'm thinking. Probably US Northwest, like a lot of the rest of Barille, let's face it. And then, yeah, the main riverbank. So that'll be the inspo anyway. We can dive back into that should we need to. Mr. Adsy, welcome in. Hey, FewCandy, how's it going? Loving Fewladelphia so far. Thank you so much. Welcome into the stream. It's good here. Yeah, I'm good. Gearing up for Christmas, even though I kind of forgot about it for this stream. But yeah, gearing up for Christmas. So no, I'm really good. Thank you and welcome in. Oh yes, that would be a great help to do a mods walkthrough. Yeah. Yeah. I will do it. I guess, like, it depends, like, I always wonder how much detail to go into that. Like, do you just want to know what mods I'm using and the top level of why, or do you want to see how they're used? Someone did suggest as well using Fewlantic, or a couple of people actually, using Fewlantic City as a bit of a sort of mod introduction mini series, so we could introduce one mod each time and I could show you how I use it and how it can improve the city, I suppose, in that way. So that's something we could do as well. Your Planet Zoo series was great. I bought the game after watching your videos. Oh, thank you, Advisory. Thank you. I think a few people have. Like, yeah, I really love putting that together. It was something totally different to my normal. Yeah. Fabulous. Happy holidays to you as well. Thank you, Booty Addict. Glad to see you streaming. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Oh, Nomi Hug. Welcome in, Nomi. I hope you're doing well as well. Right, let's do some stuff. Yeah, I'm conscious that we don't have very much space here, so that's going to be, yeah, the challenge. We do have a tram stop here, actually. Think about how we can integrate trams, so we could definitely have a cut through from the tram stop onto a walkway that's going to go behind. But I'm kind of keen to see, and I genuinely haven't done this yet, because the way I've been doing my episodes, I've kind of had a rough plan, like a roughly planned out what I wanted to put on here, which was basically going to be a load of plot buildings and this pathway. Oh my god, Barille! Holy moly! Oh my god, Barille. I'm forgetting to heart all these things. Oh my god, with a $50 US super chat. Holy cow! Hello, Few, excited to see you streaming. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. Thank you so much, Paul. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you, and I hope you're doing well. Yeah, thank you so much. That is oh, hello. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. That's Barille of Barille. Barille boy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Happy holidays. I would love to see the bridge get arches like on Google Maps. I know. Do you know what? I need Teddy Ranko to provide some inspiration. We need a Teddy Ranko bridge. I just don't know how to do it, honestly. Like, I haven't figured out a good way, because a lot of the bridge supports that we got in the game that might work for that, they push the terrain down at the bottom at the end, so when you put them in weird angles, like, it starts to do really odd stuff to the terrain around it. Yeah, it's something I need to spend a bit more time on, but it would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah. Right, sorry, yes, let's have a look. What kind of level of zoning? So I'm thinking US Northeast. Did I say Northwest? I can't remember what I said a minute ago. So like if we get a 3, yeah, see, even 3 squares deep is too much for here. Like we're on 2. That's it. That's all we've got to play with. So yeah, this could be interesting. But these are going to fit in quite nicely actually, with room for a path behind them. So it's just going to be quite tightly packed in. Tightly packed in is what I was going to say. Tightly packed in, which will be okay. So we want some of the lower stuff, like this one I absolutely love. I'm just thinking though, because I mentioned the tram stop being here, we definitely want to do something with that. So maybe it is worth us... Oh, which order do we do it? I think we get the buildings in first and then we come through and do the paths, because we can pull it up nicely behind the buildings. But we want to make sure we're leaving those spots clear. So we've got a stop there, we've got another one down here, and then we've got some interesting stuff we can do down here with the old train track, the bike networks and the pedestrian path and things here. So yes, okay, let's bear that in mind. So I'll probably start here, and I think we're probably going to want a few of those in, but let's see what other assets we have here. Oh yes, actually, do you know what? We've got loads of great assets. 2 deep assets. Love these ones. These are corner assets. I'm just wondering which corner they're going onto. Probably this way. Yeah. So that could probably fit in quite nicely there. We haven't even turned Anarchy on yet. My goodness. Sounds complicated. Yeah. I don't know which bit you're referring to actually, Naomi. I'm laughing away to myself. Here. What sounds complicated? Can't remember what I said anymore. Right, here we go. Corner. That's a corner left. Yeah, these ones I've just realised don't say... Oh, yeah, level. They don't say left or right, which was why I was getting interested. Okay, so here's a right one. So we could put something similar the other side. I'm wondering if these recolour, because these are really nice assets. Like, are we able to maybe slightly change them up? I don't know if this is the brick at all. That's the top. Okay, we can change the top up. Yeah, we're not going to be able to change the brick, which is fine. Just wondering if we could get some red brick out of it. We do also have these. That one is a little bit tall. We definitely want level 1 or level 2 for this, and not really any higher than that. This one's going to work quite nicely, I think. So we've got the tram stop there. So we could probably get a few of those in. And of course, row housing is the other one we definitely want to have a look at. That could go quite nicely next to that one. It adds a little bit of variation in height as well, which makes it slightly less stagnant in places, which I always appreciate. Yeah, we can do some of this. I did wonder if we add in a little bit of industry potentially somewhere, but I don't know. Oh, these are good. These are good. I like those. Oh, the bridge lull, yeah. yeah. That is complicated. I mean, I don't know, I'm sure there's people much cleverer than me, and I've seen some insane stuff that people have done when it comes to bridges, actually, like customising them. But my brain isn't good enough to figure it out, I'll be honest. Now I'm thinking in here, because this asset here has got some really nice side windows. I'm wondering if we bring this out into a little bit of a car park potentially here. Something like that. So let's leave that space clear and we'll carry on down here for the moment. But yeah, this stream is just going to be a little bit of a slow plopping and detailing around it. Let's see what we've got by the way of residential too. Oh, we've got the row houses in here already. Wonderful. How much we want to, I guess like there's just a shop on the bottom of that, so we could mix in a little bit of residential here too. Which ones are going to be the best ones? I love these assets. I mean, I love all of these assets. These ones are a bit tall, aren't they? Yeah, it's going to be, that one's quite good. I think it's going to be a mixture of these and these. We want to get in there. We do have residential versions of what we've already got here. But I like the shop on the bottom, I think, for those. So yeah, let's have a little strip of residential here. What have we got on the other side? We've got the police station. It might not be too weird to have a little block of residential in place. Yeah, I think we'll mix them up. What's the back of that one? Yeah, see, this is something else we can bear in mind here as well, is like access out onto the path from the backs of some of these houses. Like these ones have got really nice balconies actually, which work super well for going next to the canal, I think. So yeah, we can definitely do some of those. We don't have an opposite version of that, do we? No. Let's get the slightly taller one, mix it up. Yeah, which also has access out the back as well. Is this going to be too much with all the different roofs? Maybe it's worth us switching these ones around. So let's move it here. Move that one up. And then we'll go back in and plop this one next to it. So we've kind of got a little bit of a continuation of the roofs there. Oh, that auto save. There we go. Yeah, these assets are ones that actually I really like. I think I did this in Fisher's Point. You pull them up and then you got the stairs on the pavement. I really like that. But maybe we won't do that here. Although I've realised, but for some reason, I noticed this in the last episode, my undo on Move It has stopped working, which is not super helpful. I will admit. Okay, yeah, that'll probably do for that strip. We'll have a little car park in there. We're going to want some other bits down here, but we'll come back to that around the tram stop. We've got another tram stop here. Could this be a good place for, oh hello, the little sort of viewing park? Or the canal view park that we saw on Google Earth, maybe? I don't know how we'd necessarily do it, but I think let's leave the space there, and then we could maybe have something ever so slightly taller in this space. I wonder if there's something in the US Southwest pack though. Oh yeah, you see we've got all these would work perfectly as well. Actually that's a nice asset. That is a nice asset. We're going to want a bit of Move It. Scoot this up closer to the road though. And it comes up almost the height. I mean, imagine living there right next to a really noisy bridge. It'd be pretty crazy, but yeah. Fabby, welcome in. Welcome in, hope you're doing well. And yeah, thank you to 76 of you for turning up to random Sunday stream. Appreciate it. Okay, right. that will do for there. We'll come on to this section. I think let's complete this bit first and then we'll come back to that. Any of the tiny parks that would make sense to put in somewhere could also serve as extra access to the waterfront between the buildings somewhere. That's a good shout over here, actually, yeah. I don't use those parks enough. Yeah, I think they've... I think they're pretty cool, and I'm glad that they were introduced to the game, but I definitely don't use them enough, and they're actually pretty marvellous. We don't have one that's too deep, do we? That would just be beyond perfect. We could use this as a bit of a central point to this area. If we just move it back from the road slightly, like this, then it's sort of in line with where the tram stop is, central to this area, and then that can walk out onto the waterfront. I'm thinking maybe we do the section of boardwalk along here. So let's have a look at that, and then we can start doing some detailing around it. The trouble is with the piers is they're not one-sided, are they? They're not. So we're going to have the fence up back next to the houses which have access there, so maybe that is not the most ideal place for it. They've already got, you can't really see from the zones, they've already got a path out the back here, they've got doors. That one's fenced in, so I mean it's not too much of a problem even though no one can access that yard, so maybe that's something we need to do on the side here is give them some actual access around to the back. That's probably not meant to be, probably meant to be a corner asset, it would look like it. The game sounds are really loud, thank you for telling me that. Hang on, let me turn it down. Yes, you're absolutely right, I have not. Because I was explaining at the beginning of the stream, this is the first time I've done it on dual PC setup, so I had to reset up all of my OBS settings. Is that better? Maybe too quiet, let me know. I had to reset up all of my OBS settings, and that's something that I missed, so thank you. Thank you for telling me. If anything else looks or sounds weird, please do shout, and I'll do my best to fix it. Hopefully that's a bit better, but let me know if it's still too loud or gone too quiet. I can already imagine people doing parkour from the bridge onto the roofs, yes. The Fewladelphia parkour contest. There's a few different good places I reckon people could do that. Philadelphia seems to have really loud light rail trains. Yeah, that would probably be my my volume. They're insanely loud in Cities 2 as it is, so apologies. Yeah. I can't actually hear it because all of the sound from the PC is being directed into my streaming PC. So sorry. That wasn't a great start. That's much better. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, because we're right on the tram track here now, so it would have been like drilling sounds. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Dizzy Bella, for letting me know. Appreciate it. Right, where was I? We need to fill oh no, we're going to put a car park in there. Okay, so we've got plaza, car park, something else. I feel like we could do with a couple more houses down here. I think maybe we'll do row housing here, because yeah, we have got that on the other side. Yeah, and this will be a slightly different style if we use... Ooh, actually, sorry. Let's have a little look what we got in the southwest. I don't want any of the super modern stuff. Let's go for row housing. Yeah, no, the southwest ones are not going to work. It's going to be these, I think. Even those are slightly, slightly too big. But let's do it. Let's do it. I need to remember to use asset variation changer here as well to get a few different colours in. Yeah, these are good. And then we can leave the gap. Probably something like that. Maybe do another lower one here. Slightly different colour roof. Why not? Okay, let's move these so it's a little bit more sensible. I think we'll just straighten them up all to this line, and then the curve of the road can just bend away from them, rather than bending round the curve, even though the bend round the curve is quite nice. Unless we separate these two out, which we could do. That's the alternative. Could do something like that and leave a tiny gap, which does give us a nice little bend around there, I think. I think so. And then yeah, they're right on the water. I did find as well I had a lot of trouble with this river because I noticed the water level on it was vastly different to the main river, so that's why I actually had to put in the little canal strip. Where did I put it? In here. Yeah, this little extra strip through to get the water through into this section, and I also had to make these entrances a lot wider than they actually are, or than they actually were originally even, to make sure that the water could kind of flow through it. So yeah, we're going to have a little bit of trouble with these assets here. I'm wondering if we can scooch them up. Yeah, we've got a tiny bit of room at least. Scooch up a tiny bit further to the pavement, just to make it slightly less... Yeah, maybe we need the pier behind here. I'm wondering where we can cross the pedestrian path back into... We could do it through this housing estate here, actually. That's a very manicured area. Yeah, so we could bring the path all the way around here, connect it into this little cul-de-sac and bring it through there. A few not CS2 related, but holiday season. Jimmy Kimmel's interviewed Macaulay Culkin the other day. It's on YouTube. Macaulay talks about his 3 and 6 year old love. Oh, talks about his 3 and 6 year old love Home Alone, but don't realise who's in it. No way. They really not. He still looks like he did when he was 8, 9, 10, however old he was when he did that. That's so funny. I need to look that up. Thank you for telling me, Paul. I hadn't seen that. I absolutely love Home Alone, for anyone who doesn't know the context behind that. Best Christmas film ever. Full stop, hands down. Maybe leave a gap at the bend, perhaps a park or community garden instead. At the bend, yeah, we could do that. Could perhaps have a path in the tiny gap between the houses on the bend, extra access, yeah. So I was enjoying the bend, Edward. I was enjoying having the houses flow round, but we could leave a gap, you're absolutely right. It could flow in under this tree is now poking into the house as well, so we have got a tiny bit of room to bring the path through there, because we're going to have a park style area here as well, and I do quite enjoy those houses on the corner, I will admit. Could do it through the tiny gap. The tiny gap, I mean I could make the tiny gap a bit bigger. That might be a bit nicer in a way actually, rather than squeezing it in under the tree. We can make that tree smaller for starters. Yeah, if we do it like that, then we can bring in a small alleyway there. Even like that should be fine. Yeah, and they might just have to go straight out into the river, I think, if we end the path at this point. Yeah, right, okay, let's have a look at that. So I think it's going to be this section, which is going to be best placed for the wooden pier part, because of the fact that it has those fences on both sides. I guess the question now is, which one do we use? It's really hard to see them with all the blue lines everywhere. We need like a toggleable whiteness version of blue line syndrome in CS2. So that looks a little bit more faded wood, and this one looks a little bit oranger, a bit newer. So I'm kind of inclined to do the faded one, I think, here. I don't know if we can hook it into this. Yeah, we can. But it's going to do some weird stuff, so let's maybe put it further out. I think we'll have it up to... I'm not going to worry about the heights. I know this looks really weird. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's get that down to the same height there. Is that one a little bit wider than the other one? I've really not used these piers enough. No, it's not. It's about the same. We have got the benches on it as well. I really want like a narrow... Oh wait, hang on a sec. I'm not using the narrowest... Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. I was going to say, I don't remember... I don't remember it being like that. Right, let's start again. Yes, we want the narrowest version of this because we have no space to work in here, and this one's going to be perfect. Yeah. Okay, so let's start slightly further away. And the other thing I think I did see... I'm not going to worry about this for a second. I did see on Google Earth was that there were trees sort of next to it. I'm actually just going to... Let's pause that. Oh, see, this is right back up. Actually, it's got a fence on both sides. Okay, that works quite nicely. Although it does have little access doors here, which obviously we can't get into that much detail. And then the path just goes off of the end of it. Round to the bridge there. We've got a pedestrian bridge over. Okay, so there's not... Oh, it's this section I was remembering. Yeah, where there's trees in between it, but that just looks like ivy growing up a building. That's so cool. We need like an abandoned, yeah, we need an abandoned building somewhere along here. Maybe something we can look at. Kieran Stewart, welcome to Universe Elite. Holy moly, thank you so much, Kieran. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. I can hear a whining noise in the background for you. Is that from a PC fan or something? Is it? It shouldn't be, because my mic's not picking up anything when I don't talk. PC fan isn't that loud, actually. But it is on. I don't know what else would be whining. Can you still hear it? Can everyone hear that? Agreed, narrow is better in this case. Okay, good. David Atkinson, holy moly, with a £9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your videos this year. Love watching them all and getting excited to see what you've created with each notification. Oh, I really appreciate it, David. Like, greatly appreciate all of your support on the channel in total. So yeah, thank you so much, and happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to you. And here's to 2026. Like, I always say this at the start of the year, but I'm going to get onto a regular schedule in 2026. Like, to be honest, if I'm just talking about videos quickly, I've kind of found myself, like, I know over the last few months it's sort of been one video every 2 weeks. Sometimes there's been a couple of times when it's a little bit longer than that. But the videos are taking longer to create, and I'm finding it much less stressful if I just say I don't have to do a video every week, I'll be completely honest. So, like, I've been enjoying it a bit more when it's spread out. But I'm also conscious, like, we need to get onto downtown, so we've got a lot to do in Fewladelphia. Can't hear any whirring. I don't hear it either. Okay. Noise isn't always there, but I sometimes hear it. I think it's coming from my own PC. Okay, Nicolette. I was going to say, it shouldn't be. My mic is, like, I got this new mic at the start of this year, actually. And, like, my old mic was a condenser mic and picks up every tiny little sound in the room. This one's a little bit better. If I go too far from the mic, you won't even hear me. So I'm hoping it shouldn't pick up my PC fans. 2026 is going to be great. Yay! I hope so, David. I hope so. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've got some big plans for Fewladelphia. I've been, honestly, it feels like I've been... I genuinely think I have been semi-planning out the downtown in the back of my mind and occasionally trying a few things for over a year now. So the downtown is going to be happening in 2026. That's for sure. Very happy to have moved back into the Fewniverse. Oh, I absolutely love every build when they arrive in my notifications, and major thanks for helping me when starting a job a couple of months back. Oh, yes, I remember that. I remember that. How's it going? I hope it's going well, Kieran. I'd rather have less frequent but fleshed out and detailed builds over you having to rush. Thank you, Booty Addict. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I feel like I'm having, like, genuinely. I know it doesn't seem like it because the videos have been less frequent, but I'm having so much fun in CS2 at the moment. Like, I really love it. Yeah, and it's because I'm just kind of slow. Honestly, like, you wouldn't believe how long it takes me to record an episode, because there's a lot of things that I sort of do in between. I'll trial things out and it won't get recorded or it get cut out. Yeah, I'm just enjoying it so much. I really am. Yeah, I'm enjoying the slower pace, and hopefully that comes across in the videos too. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I only meant to... Oh, hello. Now we're going to move our bridge. Wonderful. Okay, if we can connect in there, which actually doesn't look too bad for a connection. Okay, we're going to have to go into the manipulation mode. I'm noticing here, though, yeah, it is pushing down the terrain on the other side, which is kind of annoying. So I think in this case we probably are going to have a tree border, unless we literally take these buildings, move them away from the street right up to it, which is the other option that we could do. Get that tiny bit of fence in. I mean, this one's got back doors to it. We could use... Actually, do you know what? This could turn into a major detailing project. Bear with me one sec. Let's find a cube. Let's find a cube. So for me, no weird sounds. Okay, good. if you guys go about 5 minutes-ish at the point Few is moving around that large tree on the bend. Oh. Could it have been something in the city? I just realised I'm on pause now. Something in the city making it work? I don't know. I don't know. The job was hell on earth, to be honest, but gave me the most satisfying quitting experience and the necessary industry knowledge to get a lovely civil service job. Okay, well, do you know what? That sounds awful, but sounds really great in the end. So, yeah, I'm really pleased to hear that, Kieran. Really pleased to hear that. Oh, this is where our park's going, isn't it? I hope yeah, I love a good quitting experience. I mean, it's been a long time since I've quit a job, but yeah, I had a very, very good one when I was quite a lot younger, where they basically essentially exploited me, like had me working stupid hours for literally no pay. I burnt myself really. I was working as I was a deputy manager in a pub, burnt myself really badly, and yeah, they got a new, because the manager had been fired basically. Then they finally, and I was doing the chef's job, the manager's job, and the deputy manager's job, working 7 days a week, crazy hours for several weeks on end. And then it came to they'd finally found a new manager, and he'd been working there for a couple of days, and then I think it was like the third day he's been working there. I burnt myself really badly in the kitchen, and then I remember sitting in the office cashing up all of the tills, and he sat there and watched me, and I was just like, I'm not coming back. Like he sat me there and watched me trying to like count out all this money with this massive bandage and ice pack on my hand, and I was like, I'm not coming back. So I literally didn't come in the next day, and that was it. I didn't really get the satisfaction of telling them to do one, but I did get the satisfaction of knowing there was no one there to open up their pub, and I did not give a shit. So, there we go. I like the buildings against personally, and the wider sidewalk. The wider sidewalk for a nice pedestrian experience. What, the wider pier? Oh, the wider sidewalk here. Yeah, okay, yeah. Got you. Yeah, I think we can do that. We might have to change out some of these buildings. Like this one is perfect for it. So I think we maybe need to have more of these. And even, do you know what? Let's take this one. Maybe I've just put in those cubes, which was a pointless experiment there. I was trying to like flatten this out and maybe use some surfaces. I was trying to try and fill this gap, but if we're going to get rid of this building anyway, which to be fair does look quite modern, so let's drop that. If we use these, I was just thinking, can we get this to a point where I'm moving the cube now? Yes, so we got the door coming out onto the boardwalk. Do we call this boardwalk? Maybe. I quite like that. So we have it literally right up against the walls. And then we do just need to see if we can, push back this terrain just a little bit. Oh, yes. Yes, this is going to work quite nicely. And then we could do, I mean, I need to put some more buildings in, otherwise we actually will have a 4-house stream. Cool. You know what we're talking about. But if we just take, not in Find It, let's take a little look at some decals. Because we have got things like this that we could then have some nice sort of bits of ivy growing up the wall. How do we feel about this? And we can muddy it up. Oh, graffiti! Oh, graffiti! Let's do that first. So we have a nice big mural. Something at Booty Addicts, maybe. Trying to think off the top of my head what we could use. I absolutely love these. Shout out to Booty Addict. Hearts for Booty Addict in the chat, honestly. You creators are the absolute bomb. Where would we be without them? I'm trying to think. I want the green to go over it. Ideally. So it needs to be something that's layered, unless we do just go back to... Ooh. Or we could have a billboard on top, is the other thing. If I put this down, and then we go back... Yeah, it's not a case of like when I put it. I mean, I did know that, but I was just trying. I was just, I was just testing. Is there anything else we could... I'd love it if that went on the building. That would be so cool. Is there anything else we could use? We have got these. Will they just all go underneath the graffiti? I have a mural pack ready. I need to upload sometime. Just waiting for native decal support from the editor. Oh, nice. Nice. Love to hear that. I have to go, Candy, but we'll watch the stream later so don't miss anything. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you for popping in. Have a wonderful Christmas. Yes, happy holidays to you and all of your loved ones. Oh my goodness, I've missed loads in the chat. If you delete the pillars under with Better Bulldozer, I don't think it will change the... Oh, that's a good thing to know. Okay, I'll try that in a sec. Thank you, Toby. I've only ever heard horrible stories from hospitality. I'm sorry you went through that whilst I'm big off. Yeah, thank you, David. Do you know what I really liked? I really liked working in hospitality. I worked in it for, well, part-time for a couple of years and then full-time for a couple of years. And I did actually enjoy it, but like with the right manager and the right place. Oh my god, Tony, with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. You're insane, Tony. I appreciate that. Thank you. And welcome in to the Fewniverse. Everyone who's got one there. Spicy Clouds, Chris, Tony, Cal Kennedy. Cal Kennedy? Do you know what? I was thinking that said Carl Kennedy. Yes, I used to watch Neighbours back in the day. Adam, welcome in. Welcome in. What up, Tony? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. A billboard worked there too, yes. Door to the billboard was awesome. Okay, we like that. I love that. I'm sure the weight on your shoulders was massively lifted the next day. Yes, it was. Shame about the burn though. Oh, I wasn't scarred from it, so it wasn't the end of the world, Kieran. But yeah, it was massively. I bet yours was too as well. Nothing like the feeling of walking out of something that's bad for you, is there? Yeah, it's good. My manager did some back-end work on a customer's account, which royally screwed them. A struggling pensioner. Oh no, really enjoyed when I told them I had to tell them after lunch that I wouldn't be able to because I was quitting during lunch long. Yes, yes, Kieran. Yeah, that sounds bad. That sounds bad. Oh my god. Can't screw over pensioners. Can't screw over anyone, just to be clear. Not justifying any of that. Okay, oh my god, I love this along the roof. Well, we're just sitting here, having a chat. We'll add in some dirty decals. Yes, 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 yes. This building now cannot move. Yeah, the graffiti, I think, is not... I do wonder if billboards... Sorry, I'm like talking a million miles an hour. I don't think the graffiti is going to work, so I do wonder if billboards underneath the grass, and I definitely... The grass? The ivy. And I definitely want the ivy. So let's have a look at billboards and see what we can get from this. I'm doing very well. I hope you're doing well too. I am, thank you, Tony. Yes, I am. Yeah, doing really well. I look like a bit of a state today because I walked my puppy. Yeah, he's asleep. He's asleep on the floor. I was wondering where he was for a second then. I was like, oh my god, I've forgotten about him. I walked my dog in the pouring rain this afternoon, so I was a little bit frazzled before the stream, but I'm really good. Yeah, I've had a super chill Sunday, and yeah. Diving into Fewladelphia is always a pleasure for me. Oh yes, this goes under. This goes under. Okay. This is what we want. Billboard it is. What billboard though? Sleepy's Motel. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Is that a new one? I swear there's so many of these that I notice after yeah, there's so many brands in this. I might have to go for this just because it's kind of fun, and this is the first time I've ever noticed it. We're going to need to put in a motel somewhere now, so someone needs to remind me that further into the stream that we need a motel. We need a Sleepy's motel. Yes. Yes, we do. Right, okay, let's get back to some lovely decals. Oh, see that one almost, yeah. Oh, it's flipping on top of it, isn't it? Okay, right, let's get back to the field of grass. Where are they? Here they are. Yeah, let's get back to these and we can mix in a few different types of these. I'll make it all the way green to the bottom, so don't worry about the ones that are floating, but if we just do it at slightly different heights, then it starts to look a little bit more realistic, I think, rather than too heavily repeated. And yeah, we can fill in the bottom, so you'd never know, you'd never know. Is there something different we could maybe put in here? That one's slightly different. I mean, it's quite... This billboard would have to have been here for a really long time for stuff to be growing quite to this extent over it. I get that. It's maybe a slight problem in the realism field. Mr. D, need to head out. Have a wonderful afternoon. Have a wonderful afternoon yourself. Thank you so much for popping in, Mr. D, and thank you for joining the Fewniverse as well. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holiday. I need to remember to say that. I can't believe it's so close to Christmas. I'm still adjusting. I mean, that looks slightly odd like that. I was just trying to think of how we could get in a slightly lower section without it all growing up the entire thing. I know I could use extra detailing tools to adjust these a little bit. I think that one's going to look weird if I suddenly put it at an angle, but that one's maybe not too bad. Yeah, okay, I can get on board with this. We could also use... I mean, that one's maybe a little bit extreme. Some stains. We can find the right sort of ones. Yeah, up the wall here. Just to muddy that up a bit. We do have like the cracked plaster actually would be perfect for this. I can never remember which menu it's in though, I'll be honest. It's not in MISC. No. It's not in road assets. Wall decals, here it is. Yes, it's in here. Yes, this stuff. That would work pretty well, I think, for this. There's one where... I thought there was there some other ones that I've got? I thought there was one where I could sort of see the bricks behind the plaster. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, there's more here. Maybe do a tiny bit of lighter cracking. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Okay. We won't use rust for now. Yeah, sometimes get the little errors. That's alright. Put that behind there. Oh look, we could put a little bit of wear and tear on the side of this. That actually blends in so well with that brick. That's insane. That's really good. We have to be careful on the bottom though. We don't overlap any windows. Some of these in random places might be quite... just to give it a little bit of a patchy edge. Oh, we got a bit of green poking around there as well. I like that, that's subtle. We're never going to see it again, but it's totally worth it. Oh, straight up hillbilly, welcome. Long time no see for you. Hope everything's going well for you and yours. Hope everything's going well for you and yours as well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, it has been a while. It has been a while. I hope you're good. But yeah, all really good here. All really good here, thank you. Yeah, gearing up for Christmas. Wah. Yeah, it's always a bit of a crazy time of year when you got children. I'm sure lots of you will appreciate that. Well, even when you don't have children. Yeah. Okay, right, yeah, I'm getting there. I've got majorly sidetracked by detailing this little area, but I have a feeling that this is going to take longer than a stream now. There's just so many things that I think of when I'm actually doing something that I'd never think of in the planning stage. You know what I mean? Let's just get a little bit more dirt on this one. We could even do some droopy stains. Drippy stains. Yeah, because it's right up against the canal. I don't think that would go too amiss, too unrealistic. I kind of want to avoid getting that over the door there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, I like that. That kind of makes it go... Well, it does make it go whiter. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so maybe they've cleared off the ivy off the back of their house. Can we go for that? Really love how the billboard turned out. Yeah, it turned out alright, didn't it? But, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I wish I could get some more cracks on it. Actually, I'm wondering, can we... I haven't done this for a while. Use Sully's cracks on the... Oh no, I suppose the billboard wouldn't be cracked. That wouldn't make a huge amount of sense, would it? I'm not really seeing those make much difference on here. Yeah, okay. Okay, that'll do. I love that the lights are on the right side here as well, so that works super, super well. What are we gonna... Oh, we were gonna put in parking here, weren't we? Okay, so this is probably... I think we're gonna cover up this bit with trees rather than, yeah, trying to faff around with the cubes. Because they're really hard to find decals to get surfaces to... Oh, decals that can actually sit on them, that is gonna then blend into the surface here. So yeah, this bit was gonna be a car park. Yeah, unless we have more buildings up close to it. I think we go back to the buildings here. We'll have a slight break at this point, so let's... Yeah, let's add in some trees here. And we want them to stand up straight, please. Yep. I think I am going to delete these blocks just so they don't stand out. We want to try and hide that odd edge that we've got going on here. So we're going to need quite a few trees and bushes and that sort of thing, and a bit of a row here to disguise that. Get rid of that bumpy edge where we're going to put the car park. So these are really overgrowing the the little pier thing at the moment, so we'll just do a little bit of shifting around and we'll get it sorted. Although I don't mind a bit of overhang, as long as they've got enough space to walk past, which I think we're about alright there. I don't know what I'm moving now. Right, let's shift that back a tiny bit, and this one. Yeah, that's okay. And then I think what we'll do is get... Yeah, let's sink this one into the ground a little bit, just along here, which will give us more of a bushy effect and hopefully cover up any sign of that dodgy section there. That's not too bad from this angle. Okay, and then we can add in a car park. So, okay, annoyingly we've got a node right there. Although we're going to change out these buildings, aren't we? Yes. Yes, I think we are. I'm wondering if we can actually fit in something that's 3 deep here now. Which might be quite exciting, if we can. Let's go back to... Why am I not seeing it? Northeast, there it is. There it is. 3 deep. Let's go for mixed, because that's what we were using before, wasn't it? Want something with a completely... Oh, this one. Yeah, this one might work. Completely flat back, although it is... Wow. So sorry about that. Gotta love this game. Yeah, if we can stick that out here, we can obviously do some better bulldozing, that's not a problem. That is right. That is right in the middle of a bench here, so let's get rid of that. I think... Oh, that's bins! That's what that is! Was there something... Oh, have they already gone? Maybe they have. I think I saw that on the last asset. Yeah. yeah, that's going to work well. And then the surface, we also need to... Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. I've got a way we can lower this land back down. I was just remembering we were going to do some curvy edges here as well, weren't we? But maybe we'll come to that. I think we'll come to that when we do the key wall section rather than this pier. Okay, let's get a railway pillar for this. Turn off northeast pack. Yeah, we'll get a railway pillar. Does anyone have any fun plans for Christmas? Is anyone like going somewhere totally out of the blue, or maybe already there? Curious to know. Is everyone staying hometown or family places? I once spent a Christmas on a beach in Tanzania. That was pretty insane. Didn't feel like Christmas. But it was fun. Yeah. Probably going to need a couple of these. Let's press play so we can see the water. Whoa, sort itself out. Yeah, we're probably going to need a couple of these, so let's get in 2 more here. And we could just make them the same height. Move them up against it. That does look a bit weird though. Do you think we could put trees under the water? Or we just go lower with them. That's the other option. Could go lower with them. Yeah. Oh, you're still going to see them. Still see them there? A little bit. Maybe it was once part of them constructing the canal. Can we go for that? Oh, Franklin! Hello! Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. I'll just be chilling here at the house. Nice. I like that kind of Christmas. Vitruvian. Oh, Vitruvian body. Hello, welcome in. Long time watcher, first time chatter. Welcome to the madness that is live streams. We don't get a lot done, but we do procrastinate a lot and discuss different options. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Currently suffering from adult chicken pox. Oh my god, worst experience I've ever had. Yeah, I had it when I was a baby, so I can't say I have any experience in it, but I've heard that can be absolutely awful as an adult. I hope, well, I'm sending you all the best wishes I can, and hope you get through it quickly at least. Nicholas, hello, welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy holidays to all. Yeah, chicken pox, oh, that's nasty. Yeah, sending you all the best wishes for that. Right, okay. It's saying the house is flooded. Do we care? I guess that's the question. How much do we care? Let's maybe go for another one of these then behind it so we don't get this flooding issue that we're having with the 3D. Actually, hang on, let's go back here. Let's try a little bit further because I didn't search for that long. So there may have been other better assets that we could use. There's not. There's yeah, there's not that many. 3D northeast. I'm trying to think if there's other... These are too modern for what we want. They'd be quite nice along the canal though. Don't think we're not going to get any in those. Is there anything just in North American? Hang on a sec, what? EU mixed, urban promenades. Okay, no, never mind. That'll do. We can have another one of those. I like the brick ones anyway. They sit quite well. We've obviously got a lot of detailing up against the pavement to do here too. We've moved that back, I was going to say almost in line. Like that. Yeah, we've got a bit of a difference there, but that's okay. We've got that nice brick wall up against the back. Yeah, I guess you could kind of imagine maybe once upon a time these were like water mills or something to that effect. I don't know. I don't know. Might be making that up. We've got a tree in the water there. Do we want to keep these trees in the water down there? No. Let's delete them. Sorry, I put another one there, but never mind. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. You can't see it from certain angles, so it'll have to do. Let's go back to the keys, because I'm thinking we want a narrow... well, that's a wide key. Wait, narrow key with deep rib pattern. Oh, these don't have fences though, do they? Do you know what? For the first time ever, I'm complaining that a key doesn't have a fence. Yeah, I really want the fence. That's so silly. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. Unless we do just do a regular path. Yeah. I think it's probably what we should do here. Oh, it's just not going to go in nicely, is it? We do snap to existing. Yes, okay. No, it is going to go in nicely. It is. Okay, then we can bring this up. Yeah, okay. Okay, got it. So we'll bring this up here. We'll bring this out straight, and then I'm going to curve this round the backs of these houses. Like this. And then we can go into the alleyway here. But at this point, yeah, we need to fix that. Let's make this all the same height for starters. Okay, and then we want to take away the keywall side from the other side. So like there, like it is like that. Oh. Oh! No! Why won't you work? Why won't you work? Just work. Just work. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Oh. Right, there we go. Yes. I feel like that curve's in the wrong place though, actually. Hang on. Let's see if we can... Let's curve this one out. We'll bring that one back in. And see if we can do something more akin to this. We want to move some of these a little bit to get this a bit smoother though. Like that. Is that coming out a bit far? I feel like it probably is. I'll suggest that back a tiny bit. I'm only doing this for anyone who's just joined the stream because there is a really curvy edge to this key wall on Google Earth. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do something similar. But now I feel like in the game it just looks a little bit silly. But we'll try it nonetheless. Try it. Okay. Something like that. Let me get our fence there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And these can just come straight out onto the path, so that makes sense. They're just gonna go out onto a rocky bank. Okay, and then we can put a little plaza. Oh my god! No! No! Okay, maybe that building's not going to work. I get that impression. Maybe we try another one of these. We could do a whole row of these. It is very samey though. It is very samey. We're going to have these all the way up. Yeah, we are. What about this one actually? Would this one work? Let's delete this one. I'll move this one across. Let's just check the back of it obviously before I do this. Yeah, it's got a back that'll work. I'm gonna have the little door going out onto... Yeah, that'll work. Just breaks up some of the monotony of all of that same brick style. Don't know what we think. Put a ruined building. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, what, in that spot? We could. Actually, we could. That one's probably a bit too modern to do ruined. I feel like we should put a ruined building here because it's kind of in its own little space. And it's next to what looks like a shut-up shop as well. We could add some graffiti to the front of this, couldn't we? It's screaming out for that and this little broken down thing. I feel like that would be quite a good place for it. So, yeah. Oh, hang on, I've missed loads. Right. Just fallen construction material. They couldn't be bothered to clean up. Was that abandoned building? I'm catching up with chat. It's too long. It's been a while. I missed the live stuff. I know, Franklin, I'm sorry. It has been a while. I was realising when I was setting up this stream that I haven't streamed since I've had the 2 BCCs set up, which is mad because that feels like ages ago now. Yeah, it has been a long time, Franklin. I'm sorry. We're back. We're back. And because it's Christmas and I'm off work, then we'll probably have another one in the next 2 weeks as well. So watch out for that. Thank you, over the worst, thank God. On day 7, your work on this game is awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, day 7, that sounds... You're getting there. You're getting there. Fingers crossed it's almost over for you. Live streams are less about city building, they're more about community building. 100%, Edward, absolutely. That's why I like chatting with you. Ask me questions, ask me questions. Give me something to talk about, so I'm not just like, I'm going to place this building here, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Yes, this one has major issues, by the way, if you haven't seen this already. We can fix it with a little bit of move it magic. Are you ready for this? Oh, there we go. I'll just try and place it back into the walls that I placed in there. And there we go. I don't know why. Every time I load into the game, it's bad again. It's annoying. Perhaps underwater rubble instead of the trees. Oh, that's a good shout, actually. Yes, that is a good shout. Yeah, because you can, you can see it. You can. That's a great shout. Why have I not put rubble underwater before? Oh, they won't. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so... Actually, that reminds me of... Who was it on the Discord? There was someone on the Discord who did the most amazing waterfront shot. It was absolutely incredible. Which also reminds me, if you haven't joined our Discord, do that. There should be a link in the description of this video. We've got a community challenge running, and entries are due in 4 days. If you want to be in with a chance of winning or joining the next one, come and join the Discord and find out how to do that. Been back to my winter city on CS1 for the atmosphere. Oh, nice, Franklin. Yes, yes. Do love a little bit of a Christmas build. Do you know what, actually? While I think about it, I don't know if I can get snow. I think I've never seen snow in Fewladelphia. And I did think about this the other day. I was like, can I actually get snow in here? Because I was thinking back to the Oregon Christmas special that I did many years ago now, where I changed Oregon into a snow city, and it was pretty cool. So I think I need to change the temperature. If we do like -7, I'm probably going to ruin the city. Hang on a sec. Let's just save. Let's just save. Actually, that's going to be episode 46 live because it was after episode 46. There we go. Right. Resume. Yeah, if we put the temperature at -17 and we turn the precipitation up to 100, we're going to get snow in Fewladelphia. There we go. Merry Christmas, everyone. Your frame rate is probably going, this looks like diabolical. I'm sorry if it does. We'll stop once we've got snow on the ground. I'll stop the snow and we can have a look around. Poplar, welcome in. Hello. Happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. Oh, autosave. Do you have those buildings that are actually just objects? Oh my God, Nicolaj. Yes, of course I do. Why am I not thinking of that? You could perhaps combine those on the back of the actual buildings with less depth to avoid flooding issues too. Genius. See, it's silly things like that. Like, I do that a lot in episodes, right? And now I'm on a live stream. They've totally gone from my mind, so thank you. This is why I need a live stream, because I need people to remind me of stuff like that. Thank you. Yes, we could definitely have a look at that, and that's 100% what we need to do on that river. The Ice Fake Studio video was interesting. It was. I'm really hopeful about it. I'll be honest, I'm really hopeful. Yeah. We are in winter, yeah. It was interesting. Like, I think it was a nice introduction, and I think we got good stuff coming up. That's all I'll say. I don't know about anything, by the way, so that isn't a hint at anything at all, but I have a good feeling about it. I have a good feeling about it. How is the new puppy doing? He's good. He's still sleeping on the floor next to me. I'm sure he's going to wake up soon. That's why I was actually doing the stream at 5 o'clock rather than my usual later time when I have streamed on a Sunday, because in the evenings he's usually a little bit crazy, but I took him for a walk just before this, so he's tired out, so that hopefully he'd sleep throughout it. But yeah, he's really good. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, he's really good. Thank you, Paul. Yeah. If he wakes up, I'll try and get him on camera. Yeah, he's very cute. He's a little rascal. Okay, let's turn off this. Let's stop it from snowing. I don't think it looks that good, I'll be honest. Do you know what? I have a real problem with winter in CS2. The cars driving, like, this has been what it's like since early access. Cars driving around with snow on their window shields, like, on their windshields. No, I can't. And then the fact that it doesn't land on certain surfaces, like, why not? Like, I get someone would obviously salt all of the station, but here you go, right? They haven't salted the station platform, but they've salted the station forecourt. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. The way it sits on different bushes and not on others doesn't make any sense. Like, honestly, yeah, it's also blinding white. White as well. But there you go. This is Fewladelphia in the snow. I've never seen it like this. This is, yeah, the first time. I was thinking about it the other day. You see, like, this rail yard, there's no way someone would salt the whole rail yard, is there? Like, but it doesn't sit on certain surfaces. But it does look really nice. Like here, obviously I've got stains all over this roof, which probably helps, but that looks really nice on that roof. Oh, fading in and out on that bush. Nice. Well, let me get green bushes the closer we go in. Like, it does look like the winter trees as well. Like, this does look nice, even though they would have lost their leaves, so that's actually another thing that I dislike about it. But if we went to a spruce tree or a pine tree or something that's meant to keep its leaves in winter, well, that looks good. That's nice. But then it's just really flat everywhere else. I don't like I think this is the worst part, is the low density residential in snow. Awful. And I know you could remove the grass and it would make it look better and all the rest of it, but if Iceflake can fix that, we'll be laughing. Yeah, but that did remind me. Anyway, we'll change it back. Not by doing that. We will go summer. And we'll take off custom temperature. I love it. If we want to talk about mods, if you haven't got time in Weather Anarchy, 100%. Oh my god. I don't have solar power. I do have geothermal. So does that freeze up in winter? So Fewladelphia can never be a winter city. Just to be clear. Yeah, Time and Weather Anarchy is absolutely brilliant if you just like playing with certain visuals, like taking off the seasons. Like, I found it when I was playing with them on, and to be honest, this map I don't think really changes seasons anyway, but when it shifts into that autumn time and it goes really orange, I find it quite jarring. So yeah, I really like it for that. Also this as well, you can just like casually change the hour of day, but then also the day of the year, which also changes the view. Like, I love it. Gives you totally different perspectives on the city. That's the other thing that I would like them to fix, the transition into nighttime. It's nighttime. I just think it's too light at nighttime. That's my problem. That's why I don't really show too many of those shots. But the lighting's incredible. Like, you know, you're seeing all the flashy lights on the road maintenance truck there, and at the level crossings as well. All the flashing lights there. It's really good. Like, it is. There's some stuff that's, well, there's a lot of stuff that's brilliant in this game. I love playing it, but there's also a lot that Iceflake can definitely fix. Right, let's just check we're not dying anywhere, are we? Okay, we're good. We're back. It's fine. I'm in South Wales, so fellow Brit too. Yay! Welcome all the Brits. Welcome to everyone else as well. Can I have a quick tour of the city so far, please? Oh yes, we can. Yes, yeah. It's flooding again. Maybe a sign to use that ruined building. Yes. Which one was flooding again? Was this one flooding again? Yeah, we could use that as a ruined bed. Oh, what you mean leave the building there ruined? Does it stay there forever or does it just automatically get demolished? I actually don't know. But that would be a cool thing to do. Welcome in, Scamp, as well. Happy holidays to you and yours as well. Thank you, Pop. You just get so excited for live stream, you have a tendency to forget some things, lol, which is fine. That's why you have us. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely the case. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I forget a lot of things when it comes on to live streams. It's still a brilliant game and nothing compared to CS. Yeah, 100%. Cheers from Brazil. Yes, Thygos, welcome in. Where is everyone from then? Let's have a little round the globe. Shout out where you are. I am in the south of the UK. There we go. Okay, tour of the city so far. Let's do a little brief tour. I'm thinking, where do we start? We started in Fewhaven, over here, in this waterfront town. I'll try and remember all the lore here. Yeah, which has the famous Fewhaven Pier, which goes out into the middle there. I really like this part of the city, actually. I'll tell you what, one thing I really don't like now is when I look at the overhead view, just to have a critical look around the city so far. New Zealand, nice. Lapland, love it, Paul. Are you actually in Lapland? That's so cool. Virginia, yes. Finding out a dev from Icefake did a lot of the economy number crunching in Cities Skylines gives me some hope. He can bring some sense to CS2. Yes, definitely, Deshrel. Yeah, welcome in as well. Yeah, one thing I really don't like is the road layout here. I feel like it looks really odd. Like, I think it's grids. I'm not very good with grids, and I really tried to go quite gridded at the start of this city because I did want it to be North American themed. We sort of veered away from that into whatever theme I feel like building that week. But, you know, yeah, I'm not too keen on it. The way the rail separates out the districts here, I don't love it, because then when you look at something like Gaudy Bay, this looks so much more natural to me. So yeah, this is Gaudy Bay over here. So we've got Fewhaven out this side, which has the harbour here with the ferries, a bit of fishing, also has this old industry. We've also got Havenwood Forest, which is, I mean, I spent a lot of money planting these trees. Got Havenwood Lumber out this side and Havenwood Village out here, the retirement village. We also do have the park and ride on this side. And this is where the original rail yard was, and we took that out and did a lot of detailing on live streams, which reminds me, actually, we need to remember to put in a snowman today. Where did our snowman go? I swear we put a snowman in here. I swear he was in here. Was he not? Did we not put a snowman into the rail yard? I swear we did. I swear we did. This was the first place, wasn't it? With his fish around him. I'm actually going mad, sorry. This is what happens in live streams. Oh, here. Hang on a sec. What's happened to him? Oh my god. Time. I know what's happened. Trianarchy, when I changed computers, Trianarchy, all my mods obviously reset. I had to do the settings on all of them, and Trianarchy, oh, hello, wrong button, was not on, I always do that. Trianarchy was not on keep the ages of the trees, so it's grown up. That's what's happened here. So our oak has grown up, so we can use a little bit of tree anarchy to get it back down. So if I remember rightly, yeah, change tree age tool. I never really used this. No. Oh, did that work? We go back to sapling. It's got to be this tree here. Oh no, it's not a sapling, is it? No, that one. What? Where's this tree come from? Oh no, I'm ruining it. There must have been a tree here. And maybe it was a sapling. Or maybe it was this one, and it was just higher up. God, I can't remember now. Let's just make this one higher, and then we can give him a little bit of shade to the snowman in there anyway. God, I don't remember. Anyway, sorry, I got totally and utterly sidetracked. Scotland, very good. Narnia, Aslan says hi. Appreciate that. Hello, Aslan. Ohio, love it. South London, another Britway. Oh, you're not in Lapland, Paul. You were having me on. Love it. He melted. Yeah, I almost thought he did for a second. I was like, what the hell? I swear I put that in there. Thinking my memory's gone. New Jersey, I'm guessing, and NJ. Yes, that's Edward. Yes, across the water from NYC. I know. I love your pictures. Well jealous. Never been to NYC. Would love to go. I think the way the rail separates neighbourhoods is actually rather charming in a realistic way. They should perhaps benefit from local crossing or two more, though. That's very true, actually. Yeah, there's literally like no crossings on that rail apart from that one bridge in the middle, and then all the way down to the station. Yeah, that's very true. So anyway, old abandoned rail yard over here. We also have the Paul Raymond. Shout out to Paul Raymond, the Paul Raymond School, which is the elite school for all the wealthy people who live over in Gaudy Bay, which we're coming on to now. So we've got the castle here, which is Hoskins. That was it, Hoskins Castle, because it was Bobby Hoskins suggested to sink trees into the ground. Absolutely love that. So we have Hoskins Castle ruined here. We've got the big park here, and then we come into Gaudy Bay, which I love. Yes, I love the organic nature of Gaudy Bay and Atkinson, this whole part of the city. Yeah, I was really pleased with how this came out. So Gaudy Bays are like artsy, lots of graffiti, artsy student town, basically, because we've got the college in Gaudy Bay. And then we also have all of the rich people that live up here. Yep. And all of their children go to the Paul Raymond High School, which you can see on the hillside right in the distance over there. And we've got Oregon Point at the top of the hill, which eventually will have some amazing views over the eventual downtown over there. Yeah, we can see across to Fisher's Point. Now you can just see Barille peeking right through. Oh no, wrong. I always do that. Every time. Sorry. Right, here. You can also see Barille pointing right out the factory in the background and Barille in the middle of the hillsides over there, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I probably do need to move the windmills away from the cathedral because that does look a bit silly. But yeah, it is what it is. And then we come down into Atkinson. Shout out to David Atkinson. We've got all the name people are all on the stream. Oh, actually, David's left, hasn't he? Yeah. But yeah, Atkinson is like our old town. So this was a sort of a town that's been established here for a long time. Was the idea of this around this lake as well. So we've got some lovely walks around the lake. We'll come back to those builds in a second, which are some of the best, I think, in Fewladelphia so far. But yeah, this was Atkinson, Old Town Atkinson, which is kind of spread out, nice suburbia, lots of fields around it, a bit of countryside to break up between Atkinson and Gaudy Bay there. And then we got the big factory that was approved out here, the big switch-on factory. And then yeah, we come over to the Darl Green's vineyard over here, which I absolutely freaking love. I'm very proud of this one. Yeah, actually this episode I don't think did particularly well, and I was kind of gutted because I was like, I feel like it's one of the best things I've ever built, actually, when it comes to a standalone building. Like this pond as well. And it was taken inspiration from, oh goodness, Bodega Garzon vineyard, I want to say, in real life. But yeah, this took a long time. We've got fences underneath all of these bushes. I hated line tool after this build. But yeah, that's the Atkinson Darl Green's vineyard over there, and then we come on to the Atkinson Country Club, Golf and Country Club over here, and that's that side of the city. We do then have what I called Upper Fewhaven because I didn't have a better name for it, which is over here, which is this sort of outer suburb, which then comes into Fewcay Farms, as it's since been named, which has been ruined since because all of these random buildings have popped up everywhere. Oh my god, I swear there's more coming in all the time. Maybe one day we'll get a mod for that, and that'll be changed and updated. That's Fewcay Farms. We then have this that we did on the stream over here, which is our service area. I don't think we ever gave it oh my god, yeah, we got some sorting out to do over here on another live stream at some point. But yeah, this is our little service area with our truck fuel. Oh my god, the truck's gone. I definitely didn't leave a trailer here without a truck head, did I? I don't remember doing that. Yeah, it's so random. Have all my trucks gone? All my vehicles have gone. Is that part of the asset editor release? Oh, that is annoying if that's the case. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Where did we do the car yards? We've done a few of them. Well, there's a load of cars missing from there. We also did Tinny. Let's go across to Tinny. Oh no, they're all still there. That's so weird. That's so weird. Why would all the trucks have disappeared? I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, we've got our big service station here. And then we've got FewCandy over here, which is our UK-inspired village. Yeah, really pleased with this, using the UK region pack. Yeah, really cute. Nice little cute town centre. It all looks quite different to what I remember now. I think because of the road textures changing. It feels a bit different. It's been a long time since I've revisited those areas. So that's that. Then we've got the Few Haven rail yard over here, which again we've been coming out on live streams and filling out around this. Oh my god, what is that? I'm missing some assets. Tyres. I'm missing tyres. Yeah. We've got I've got some fixing up to do in the city. Okay, okay. Noted. So yeah, we've got our, anyway, what looks slightly odd, but was a motocross course out here. And we've also got, oh no, I'm going to have to get rid of those while I'm here. We don't want chimneys on this. It's meant to be like a pit garage, and we got no access there as well. Wonderful stuff. We've got loads to fix. But yeah, the rail yard's pretty epic. Still tons of stuff to do around there. Then we come into Barille, which is what we're building at the moment. And then we got Fisher's Point over here. So yeah, shout out to Paul Barille for Barille, and shout out to Tony Fisher for Fisher's Point, which is pretty epic. My god, yeah, this took a long time. It took a very long time to do this area. We're really pleased with that. And then we come over here where we've got the sort of abandoned old waterfront, because this is the whole idea behind Fisher's Point was that it was the old capital city, the old, yeah, downtown, I suppose, of the area. So we've got things like the cathedral on the hill. We've got all of the sort of old European style row housing that was here. We've got old docks that have been converted into more modernised stuff and gentrified waterfront, basically all the way along here. So it was like the original dock and the original heart of the city. Well, it will be that once we build the rest of the city. Welcoming Kongzia Kongzia from California. Welcome in. Oh yes, wish I was in California right now. A slightly nicer climate than the UK. And then we've got Tinny. So yeah, the outer Tinny suburb with the ABC studios. Shout out to ABC, and to shout out to Jeffrey Tinny for Tinny as well. These are all named after members and patrons, all of the different areas of the city, apart from Few Haven and FewCandy. So there's a few that you guys pick, that we do polls for, and you guys pick. And there will be more of those, and then some of the towns are Patreon and member towns. But yeah, this is Tinny out here with our Tinny ore mine, which is sort of half overgrown and half functional, which again looks different to what I remember. I swear I'm missing some stuff, or something about the lighting's changed. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's Fewladelphia at present. Yeah, we've still got a ton more to do. There's the mini tour. There's the mini tour for you. Anyway, back to building. Right, sorry, let's focus on it. If we can at least finish this section today, I'll be pleased. And then we've got a bit more to do on another stream. Like I said, I'm on Christmas holidays now from work, thank goodness. So we've got some time to do some streams. Right. Static ploppables. Shout out to Nicolaj, thank you. We'll use some static ploppables in here that we should have used ages ago. Okay, so what are we looking for? Mixed. Trouble is with these is I know I could search in the, but actually yeah, I could search and find it, couldn't I? We'll do it here. We'll do it here. Yeah, I can't search by depth, which is the annoying thing. I'd love to be able to search by depth and pack to cut out all the stuff we're not interested in. What's this one? Ooh. Oh, that one's got the little thing on the back, so yeah, that's the one we can't use. They're the ones that we're working fine without flooding. Was this one of the... Was that one of the ones I was going to use? Was that one of the ones I've used already? No. Okay, yeah, let's use this one. I'll have to put a shop front in the front of it. That's okay. Oh, that's gone way too far back. Hang on a sec. Yeah, we have to put it quite far out into the path. We have got a bin in the way there as well, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, and then we can come back to... I'm going to have to remember where the shop fronts are. Is it shop front? I never really use these. They're not props. Are they props? They are. Storefronts, that's it. Okay, let's search for those then. Modern 3-star. Sorry, I was just curious what they are. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes. So we... Can we sink some of these into the gaps? Mixed storefront. So we want, ideally, yeah, North American mixed storefront. Would it be one of these? Yes, that fits in perfectly. Can have those in there. That one's a bit far back. Oh my god, what am I moving? I've no idea already. Oh, that is the storefront. Okay, good. There we go. No. Like that? I mean, that's not too bad. That'll do. That'll do. I've no idea what the other thing I was when I was moving. Probably a cube or something that I left in from a while back. Oops. Yeah, okay, we can work with that. Oh, the puppy's moved. Hang on a sec. He's now in his bed. I didn't notice he'd even got up. Bless him. Yeah, he's had 2 massive walks today, so I was determined to get him really tired for me doing the stream, which seems to have worked. Right, okay, right, what are we doing? Okay, so we've got the... Oh, we were getting the quay wall in. We've got that building in. We can detail around that. So let's... This looks a bit dodgy here. Let's just tidy up this water. Oh god, then we can get rid of these, can't we? Yes, yes we can. Okay, let's tidy up the waterfront then. I'm going to pull it back too far where this pier is, because that will make these buildings flood, but... oh, that's where the pillar is. That's what Toby was talking about. Yeah, that's a great shout, Toby. We can get rid of those. So let's remove the pillars there, because it doesn't really matter. We can't really see them anyway. Yeah, and then we can bring that landscape right up. That's a really good shout. Thank you, Toby. Love that. We're always going to have the weird join there, so that kind of... I don't know, maybe it doesn't look too bad. It looks like a concrete pier of some description. Oh, someone's using the path! Yay! Success. Success. Okay. Right, here we want some kind of tram plaza. So maybe we do a similar thing and use one of our little pocket parks. Or a couple of these. So we could have those 2 out there. Oh, see, we couldn't even fit a whole playground in here, or... I feel like that's quite random just as a park though, because you would expect there to be like a cafe or something near that, wouldn't you? We could have this... This one would work quite nicely, actually. Let's get rid of these 2. Yeah, because we could do this, and then what we can do is grab this surface for starters. Not that. Not. Why have we got a pillar? Not. No. Okay, there we go. Grab this surface. don't mind this one actually, so I think we can just keep this on this area. I don't think, yeah, that looks fine to me. Okay, let's brought that up to the edge there. Let's try and smooth that bit off, which we have done. And then, yeah, what we can do is use Picker and copy these so that we get this exact same pattern here, and it just sort of fills it out a little bit more. So we've got the benches and then we've got the bins. Yeah. Then it just makes this park look a little bit longer. This is where Sully's Sitting Citizens pack would come in really handy, just to breathe a little bit of life into this plaza as well. But I haven't got that yet, actually. I was kind of debating whether to get it or not, because putting citizens in can send me down a huge rabbit hole of extra detailing, so we'll see. What we do want here, though, is an invisible pedestrian path, so that we can just get them out onto that back pier from the tram stop here. We could do another one here as well, like that. That one might interfere with our actual parkway here. But that kind of works. I'm wondering if there's something nicer we could do along the edge. I know there's not really. The only instance where we've really got something like that is here. That is just stairs down, basically, isn't it? With walls around it. Don't think we've got any other parks up our Google Earth inspiration. We do not. We do not. Now I've said that surface was fine, and now I'm looking at it and looking at Google Earth. I do wonder if a red kind of surface would look nice here, just because of all the brick that we've got around Barille as well. So can we... that one's a little bit... maybe a little bit too brown. That's quite nice. Some kind of brick surface. That was a bit too patterned. I mean, that's very bricky. Don't know what we think about that. Shame the people cannot sit on the benches. I know, I wish all props were just functional, like... But then I guess, like, there's the point... Well, I wish they were functional if they were up against a network and someone could reach them. Like, I get the whole point that if you put a prop in the middle of nowhere, how are they going to reach them if there's no network to it? Like, I understand that point, but... yeah, it's annoying. I totally agree. Also just realising that I missed the little bin. For accuracy's sake, let's put those in. Complete the pattern. Yeah, it's really annoying. They do use them in parks, so they use the props in parks and on buildings and things like that, as long as the asset creator, well, it's a base game asset, that's fine, have made them functional, I think. I think that's how it works. Definitely no expert in that area, but yeah, these are all functional. So if I press play now, eventually maybe someone will come and sit on a bench here. We shall see. But yeah, it's annoying. Functional props was a big thing that I had on my wish list actually after Cities 1, I would say. Definitely a big thing. Right, hang on. Put it on fast forward. Let's turn that down. Right, this one overlaps the pavement, so we're going to have to kind of quite precise. Unless we do actually. Sorry, now I'm thinking about it. Let's just go back on that. Unless we do specific entrances out onto this path, we can make this section green, perhaps. And that brings in some of the greenery that we saw on Google Earth as well. Right, let's get away from surfaces so we can see that edge. Oh, there's a tiny bit poking through. Let's get that. There we go. Or maybe it doesn't overlap the path. Maybe I was imagining it. Yeah, I think we'll do that because that's where, yeah, that's where we've got... Oh my god, what's happening with that invisible network? Wow. Let's, is this segments? I think it's net lanes, isn't it? Does it count as net lanes? No, it's a node. better. Oh, now the other one's gone. Oh, I can't see them. There we go. Yeah, so people are going to fly up into the air and back down to the pier, which is not what we want. So let's get rid of that. I think that's going to be better now. Yes. Boom. You and rabbit holes. Never. 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 No. Never. On a serious note, no. I just get lost in it a bit. Oh look, is there people on the roof? That's so weird. You can see through the... I've never noticed that before. What view was that? Oh, you can see through the buildings. How have I never noticed that before? It's kind of freaky and cool at the same time. I love the current bricky look. Okay, that's good to know, Edward. Yeah, I think we're going to go for that. It's a nice pop of red. Yeah, like it. And then what we want is a wall around here. So I think maybe something like this. It's going to sink into the ground, isn't it? Just a plain small wall? Do we want to go for a higher wall? No, I think we go for a low. Could go for a low brick wall. I need a drink. Haven't had a drink break in almost 2 hours. Well, that's better. I think we go for the low brick wall. Yes, why not? I love this one. I think this is my favourite fence asset in the whole game. Literally. So good. Up close. Look at it. Amazing. I think that's the big thing about Cities 2 over Cities 1. Up close. It's just so much better. It really is. Yeah, if you're struggling with net lanes, by the way, use the, whatever this one is, manipulation mode, and raise up the heights of the little segments, and then you can get it better onto the ground. So like this one, actually, I can just see us slightly popping off the ground. And you can also press Control on Move It to make small increments when you use page up, page down to raise things. I'll just add in some little tricks that I'm sure everyone already knows, but there we go. I can imagine a hot dog cart near the pier next to the park. Down here. Yeah? We could do that. What have we got here? Oh, why can't I read today? St. Armand's Goblet. I'm sure that's probably meant to be a spin or a joke on something Finnish maybe. Yay, someone's using our invisible network. Celebrations. Yeah, we can put a hot dog. We can put another hot dog thing here. Why not? Totally good. Although I'm just thinking, I've got the invisible network here, which someone else is using. Yay! We'd have to put it in the middle. Oh, we could put it down here. Yeah, we could put it down this side. One of these little bad boys. I don't know why, this just like so much reminds me of GTA, these two assets. I think this one in particular is literally like the hot dog cart from GTA. Oh, is this the actual one you were talking about? The hot dog one? Yeah, it's even got the like mustard and ketchup, hasn't it? Let's put this here. What colours do we want? Go for this one. Yeah, we can put that there. And then I think, I quite like this texture actually for this area. It looks quite good. And then we just need a couple of little, I think, small bushes in here. You watch me overdo it in no time, but I think it's something like that, but not poking through the wall. I need to be careful on the placement here. Maybe a singular tree of some description, small pine. Just to kind of block. I guess this house's balcony is now overlooking what could potentially be quite a busy little plaza area. Maybe put another one in there. Something like that, and then what we could do is use some of the little tiny moss decals. here just to add a tiny bit of greenery into this sort of, like, this theme texture is amazing. Absolutely love it. Looks super detailed. And yeah, we can overlap it slightly onto the path here as well, which I'm going to go overboard with these, but yeah. Gets rid of that sort of harsh line onto the path there too. Okay, let's see about a tiny bit of muddying up, because I did notice on Google Earth it's not perfect. This isn't just me going nuts with stains. I mean, I always do, but it's not like the most smartest area you can possibly imagine. So we can have a few of these. Maybe some puddly type stuff. That's a huge one. Puddly type stuff onto there. Oh, these are the puddles. Yes, look at that. Oh, that's so good. Yes. Love it. Love it. Love that people are using our path. Yes, okay, good. We got the right one. Yeah, let's have a couple of other little puddles in here, I think, too. Oh, we got a ditch. I need to use these ditches. I need to go and do a rural build. I feel like we've been building a lot of towns for a long time. Like, I will do downtown, don't worry. So, like, we are going to do it. But I think it's likely that we'll finish off Barille. We'll then go and do one rural style build, because we need some more production. We need some more farming in the city. I want angles on here, really. So we're quite likely to go... Oh, see, they've got a whole barbecue there. That feels a bit weird. We need something here. Yeah, quite likely to go and do a production-y style build. Farmland. Before we come out and do the downtown, and then it'll be downtown time. Yeah. That's probably quite likely what is going to happen. Let's maybe have a few more of these around here. I don't really want a tree blocking their window. I feel like we need something else here, though. Maybe it is a couple of sunken bushes, a little overgrowth. Jay Stokes just came on. Hi Few. Hello, Jay Stokes. I hope you're doing well. Miss Waldo as well. Hello. Oh, lots of familiar names. Welcome into the stream. Hope all is well. Long time no see. Yes, it has been. It's been a really long time since I've streamed. Yes, it has. Long time no see indeed. Yeah, but yeah, all well here. Thank you. I hope you are well and happy holidays. Happy holidays. Yes, we're back. We're back doing a little casual Sunday stream. For as long as my dog stays asleep for. Which he looks pretty tired at the moment, so I think we're good. I think we're good. We've had almost 2 hours, which is pretty decent. He doesn't seem to nap for that long anymore, actually. Like, it's like he's... At first, well, actually, he's never really napped for that long, I suppose. Like, he'd nap like most of the day when he was tiny. But in shorter bursts, like no more than 2 hours. And even now, yeah, he's sort of probably an hour here and there. But, yeah. Yeah. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you, Miss Waldo. Thank you. Right. I feel like I've added loads more stuff to that space now, but I think we're okay there. I do want to do some more on these brick walls, like sort of similar to what we've done here. I feel like a bit more stainage and that kind of thing would make it nice and realistic along the edge of the water here. I don't know, I might leave the stains off this wooden pier bit and then just keep the stains on the concrete part, so that's like an older section, this is a newer bit that's maybe been put in. I think that would be quite nice. So I think, yes, we can do that. Now, is this like a little bit too extreme? Probably is. Oh, look at that bricked up window. Love it. Absolutely love it. We could have some of this at the top. We could go down a rabbit hole with this though, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Trouble is lining these up. If we look super closely, it won't be absolutely perfect because it never is. It's really hard to get them super straight in a line when they sort of wobble as you're putting them in, as you move your mouse around. I like them anyway. Yes, there we go. Okay, should we do a couple of sections of a longer, well, one section really, because the building's not that big. Yeah, slightly longer bit. And then we'll put some of these stains up. This is already quite a stained wall, actually. Like, I don't think it needs too much more. I'm just seeing this now. I wonder if we can bring... It almost seems too perfect along the top, if you know what I mean. Like, it's too much in a straight line. We need some dirtiness on the roof, that's for sure. Let's get... Yeah, we can go for a large, heavy decal on here. That's helped. It's already got some moss on it. Fantastic. And then we could do a little bit of overgrowth, maybe just in the corners. Just a tiny bit peeking up. Maybe we use Move It to lower some of these down, actually. I really want this one to fit onto the building. I want something slightly more patchy. I'm wondering if we actually go back to our small little moss decals like these, have some of this up the building. Definitely have some of that in places in the corner. That's quite nice actually around these sections. I like that. Oh yes, the puppy. How's it going? How old is he now? He is not too far off 7 months now. It's crazy, it's all gone so fast. JK, welcome in. Sorry I'm late. No problems. You made it. That's what counts. Better late than never, right? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, no, he's really good, Miss Wilder. Yeah, he's fantastic. He's a lovely little puppy. I mean, he has his moments, doesn't any puppy? And he absolutely loves muddy puddles. So he's a cockapoo. And if you know anything about cockapoos, they have lovely long fur. So yeah, he had a bath today after his first walk, which he seems to have most days in this current weather at the moment. And then took him out for the second walk, and he probably could have had another bath after that as well, but had to stream, so he hasn't had one of them yet. But yeah, he loves a muddy puddle, so he dives into any water available. He's quite often swimming. This is what I want. Green on the top, yes. He's quite often diving into the stream down by me. I'm thinking it's way too cold. I need to actually physically stop him from doing it soon because it is getting way too cold. But yeah, he's very cute. He's very cute. Apart from the digging holes in my garden. Oh my god. Yeah. That can stop anytime. Anytime. I absolutely hate that. Yeah, he digs a lot of holes in my garden. And it's pretty crazy. I've gone into a phase now where I'm having to take him out in the garden on a lead rather than, because I used to just let him out there, so it was quite convenient when I was working because my garden's completely enclosed. He could just run around and do his thing because he's not too bad at, like, he doesn't really pick stuff up and eat it, so I can kind of trust him from that perspective. But yeah, he digs holes everywhere, literally. Walking around my garden is like a genuine risk that you might break your ankle. Without a word of a lie, it's absolutely crazy. Yeah, so he's now supervised in the garden. I'll take him out on a lead. Bark Mill Tannery, I love that sign. Maybe we need some lore of a tannery in Barille. We could do that. Although, what is a tannery? It's like animal. I think they make like leather stuff, don't they? I'm not sure I can support that. I'm not sure I can support that. I like animals. I support humane ways of doing that. Bedbug Hostel. Oh, that would be a rival to the Sleepy's Hotel. What good signs? I mean, we've got the paper factory, right? What's a paper company? I'm not actually sure I know this. Cat in a cabin home. Calamari Tangle. I quite like that. I think we're probably going to put some fishing around this end of Barille on this side, so they can fish into this bay here. I think would be quite nice. So we could maybe say it's a calamari joint somewhere in Barille. We need the paper sign. That's what we need, but I don't know what the company is, if anyone can think about it. Puberty about to kick in. Exactly that, Miss Wilder, yeah. Yeah, he sort of like, he was really good at going off the lead. Like, I let him off the lead quite early because I was conscious of the fact that I didn't want him to sort of be so used to being on the lead that when I eventually let him off, it was like, whoa, I'm gonna go crazy. So yeah, I let him off quite early and he's been really good on the recall, and then it feels like recently he's sort of getting to the stage where there's times where he'll just ignore me, and there's nothing I could do about it. Bookstore maybe. So yeah, he's definitely hitting that puberty stage. Yep. Kino View, oh that's theatres. I don't know what the paper company is. Petroleum, little boxes, no. Oil, our stadium sponsors. Mouthwater Press. I mean that would be like news printers, wouldn't it? It's not too far. Oh, Northern Oaks Paper. Here we go. We need, okay, that's what we need. We're gonna need a name for Barille's paper factory. And then we can do some signs for like Barille paper, whatever it is that we decide to call it. That's what we need. And I'm gonna give it a go at making some more billboards. I actually had fun doing that. I wouldn't mind making some more billboards. I need to, actually. I need to. There's other, like, Havenwood Lumber. I was going to make a sign for that. We've also got the Tinny Mines. I think would be cool to have a sign. Tinny Technology Institute as well. Definitely could use a sign. Oregon Point as well. I feel like Gaudy Bay could use a college sign or something like that. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a few things that I want to do. Forgetting where these decals are now. Oh, we got this one as well. There's so many. Love it. Yeah, let's put some of these in down a little bit lower. I could have a tiny patch of ivy on the corner. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's this part of the game, doing these tiny little things so that you can, like, when you can step back away from it and you can look at these walls and it just... it's so satisfying. This is my favourite thing. Obviously, I'm sure you guys watch my channel, you all know that this is my favourite thing to do, but this is literally my favourite thing to do. I absolutely love it. I get so much joy from just placing in thousands of tiny decals. Honestly, love it. I love it. And I think that's a big thing why, like, Asset Editor for me, it was great that it's launched, don't get me wrong, like I'm so pleased it's launched, but I'm not really missing building assets in this game because we already had so many amazing decals. If you think back to Cities 1 I mean less so Solitude where I used quite a lot of custom assets, but Oregon, the whole premise of it was that it was using building assets from the base game essentially, and then loads of props because we needed loads of props in CS1, and decals really essentially from the workshop. So the fact that I've got loads of props already in the game and all the decals already thanks to Triton's amazing asset editor, or extra assets importer, that's the one I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I've kind of been satisfied. So the asset editor release is very exciting, don't get me wrong, I'm getting amazing assets through, but yeah, it's not paid that much of an impact, I wouldn't say, on my game. This is the decal that I've been missing down here. This sort of helps to blend it out, slightly less thick, and you get that sort of creeper vine look with it. This is what I was missing down here. Definitely. You could see that extending up the walls, I think a bit more so than maybe some of the other ones. I'll go right over that billboard there. Yeah, Sleepy's Motel. That's a terrible position for a billboard. No one sees it, and so the billboard's never been taken down and it's just been slowly eaten up by plantage. Foliage. Yeah, this is the decal, this one. Oh, I just moved just after I clicked there. Oh, it's slightly there. Right, okay. Do we have it we could maybe have it. Oh, the trouble is if I put it around here, yeah, it's going to sink into the ground if we have it super low. It's not that noticeable. And what we could do is then just cover it up with a bin. Like that. Whoa, what's happened to that bin? What's happened to the bin? Hang on, I need props. There we go. There's a bit of dirt on the bin, that's what we can say. Still remember dodgy rocks, oh my god, that was like, yeah, still one of my absolute favourite things. Do you know what, I think that was like... No, because the Williams Memorial stream was before that, but I think that was one of the first streams where I was like... Yeah, just... I loved that stream so much. Not that I didn't love all the streams before then, but just... I had so much fun on that one. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah. I have fun on all my streams, I don't mean that, but yeah, that one in particular, that was when I was streaming every single week. And it was good. It was yeah, it was awesome. That was such a good time, Dodgy Rocks. Really pleased with that build as well. That lives on in memory. I always said actually we were going to do a sort of Dodgy Rocks 2.0, but I don't know if I could ever really do it justice. But that was going to be in our shit pit over here. The old original poop pit that we carved out in episode 1 that, yeah, definitely needs to be turned into some form of Dodgy Rocks. Obviously nothing can quite compete with Dodgy Rocks itself, but, you know. The puppy has woken up. Have you gone back in your bed? Oh, where's he gone? Oh, you're there. Here he is. Here he is. You're going to say hello? Are you a bit tired? This is Charlie. You're a bit tired, aren't you? Still sleeping? Yeah, this is Charlie. Can the camera see him? I can't see. There we go. Yes. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Does this mean you're awake now? Or are you still a bit tired? Are you still sleeping? There we go. Dodgy Rocks was epic, it was. Oh my goodness, yes. Thanks for the gifted. Sorry I missed you. I say you're welcome, Chris, but it wasn't me. It was, who's gifted subs? Edward? Edward? Tony? It'd be one of those two. You can thank them. My heart just melted. Are you licking my microphone? Don't lick my microphone. Don't do that. Don't do that. He's very brown, so he blends into my black jumper. But I did find out actually that cockapoos can sometimes get the fade-in gene from their poodle mother. I realise I'm really far away from the mic. Sorry. So there is a chance that he might turn silver, which will be interesting, won't it? But yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that face. He's got a little. I don't know if the camera can actually see it from there, but he's got a little white beard. Very cute, aren't you? Very cute. Yes. My little fluff ball of chaos. And then. Down you go. Down you go. He's going to pester me for attention now. It's probably a mistake picking him up. He might have gone back to sleep, but we'll see how we go. Hi Charlie. Oh, woof woof woof. There you go. Got a great... Oh yeah, he's back lying on the floor right behind my chair. Wonderful. Needs to be a puppy statue in the city. Oh, that would be nice. Yes, that would be cool. All this billboard talk has reminded me of the Just Few It billboards. Oh my god, I know! We had so many good billboards in Cities 1. Yeah, I need someone who's actually creative. I'm terrible at making billboards, but I need someone who's actually creative to make me some designs. Pretty please. No, seriously, I can. Yeah, I can do them. I just need to do them. Yeah. I thought my ABC one was alright. Super cute. He is, JK. He is. He's very cute. Yeah. Yeah, he's really good actually. He doesn't like chew or destroy anything apart from the digging holes in the garden. That's the one thing that he's really bad at. Really bad at. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's get back to this. Because I'm realising I probably haven't got that much longer before he does start pestering me now. Or he is flat out cold on the ground again. I'm tired about today. I want to finish this section at the very least. And then we can... I'm so slow. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hang on. We can... Oh, not that. Not... Oh, man. There we go. That button. So, hang on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 houses, really. If we're not counting that section that we haven't detailed. 10 house stream, Paul Raymond. Does that suit? Slightly better than the 4 house stream. Right, yeah, let's finish this bit. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I do this when I'm recording as well, and it's quite funny. I have to make loads of cuts. I don't know why. Like, I'm well over 1,000 hours of playing this game now, and I still cannot figure out the buttons. I also actually recently did go back and play a tiny bit of CS1 as well, which was interesting because I hadn't played with all of the new content that had come out. Yeah, it's tough to go back. I won't lie, it is tough to go back. I think we can leave all this section here. I don't think that really needs much to it. Let's pull these surfaces out so they actually connect. I might change these actually to... I think it's this one. Always get it wrong. No, it's the other one. Yeah, we'll match all of those surfaces together so that's nice and consistent. In fact, actually we could... Let's find a better surface. Oh, that's nice. I feel like it's too patterned though for a back alley. Oh, that's quite good. We could use some of the red brick again. I wish that was a tiny bit smaller in the tiling of it. We'd use some of these, amazing, the old city surfaces, yes. Oh, are they kind of translucent? I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Very dark there. I used those round the centre of Fisher's Point. They work really nicely. Not water surfaces, no. I don't know what the right one is. Maybe this one. Although they're going to change patterns. No, do you know what? I'm going to go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this. Let's just stick with that. Actually, no. Temperamental, change my mind. Oh, one that doesn't overlap the pavement, which is none of these. I swear I couldn't find any of these, which unless they've been updated, maybe. Oh yes, yes. That's the one. That's the one there. Yeah, nice and natural. Little bit of cobblestone. That'll do. That'll do. That's about my build pace. Okay, that's good, Chris. Yeah, we're slow here. Far too many. Yeah, yes, Paul. It is. Double the amount, in fact. Corrupted a save and started a new map yesterday. 18 hours later, I have like 4 blocks of downtown. Oh, yes. Like that, Chris. Yes, that's my kind of building. Whatever happened to your zoo builds? So I'm still building Anima Zoo. I put out an episode not that long ago. Yeah, not that long ago. There's another one coming very soon as well, which I have started, but yet to finish. And they will be coming. They're not going to be as frequent as Fewladelphia. Fewladelphia will just take precedence, but I am going to keep up with Anima Zoo. So Anima Zoo is ongoing. There will be more episodes, and there's one in the works already. So yeah. I mean, the live streams aren't really about the build, are they? No, Miss World, I know they're not. They're about the chat. Yes, they are. That is the way we like it. I know. I don't know why, like I have this big fear of live streams all of a sudden. Like, it's stupid because I started this whole thing on Twitch live streaming, but for some reason over the last couple of years really I've just got this huge fear of live streaming. Like the thought of live streaming is very scary to me. Like I have huge anxiety about it. And then when I actually do it, it's fun and it's fine. Like now, like it's no problem. But it's that build up, and that's part of the reason why I've stopped doing this. I mean, life is busy, has got a lot busier, but yeah, part of the reason why I stopped doing them was this anxiety thing, and I need to just get over it because they're fun. Every time I do one, it's fine. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, I'm sorry to you all. We will have more lives. I say that every time, but that is my genuine intention, and hopefully that will be the case as we go into next year. I'm feeling good about 2026. Yeah, feeling good about it. I want to pick up this part of it, which is really annoying that I can't there. Okay, let's go and upgrade this section. I just want to bring out a tiny little bit of this cobblestone path along the waterfront here, and then we can just put trees and things around it, I think, and keep this part pretty natural. But I just want to make sure it appears like there's access to these houses at the very least. So even like that's okay. And then I think, yeah, we'll probably get a few bushes right onto the riverbank. Maybe some rocks in here as well, actually. Because I do want parts of this to feel natural, like we saw on the Google Earth if you were here at the start of the stream. When we were exploring Google Earth there. Yeah, I do want it to appear quite natural in general. Right, no, he is awake and chewing something next to me, so if you can hear random clicks, that'll be him. Charlie's just looking for buried treasure in the backyard. I wish he'd find some, Edward. Can you please find me some buried treasure? That would be great. Then I won't mind the digging the holes so much. Don't know if you remember that I ruined your car industry back in the days when I advised you to increase taxes on vehicles. I was just wondering, has the industry for cars normalised again? Yes, I do remember that, Naomi. Oh my god, you didn't ruin it at all. No, it was a great suggestion and I thought it'd work. I'm actually curious, to be honest. I haven't looked at cars in ages. So yeah, we're still... So that means we're at a deficit. Yeah, we're hardly producing any then, right? We're hardly producing any. What is my taxation like for that? I can't remember what I did with the tax. Whether I put it back down and then I'm not sure if I actually raised it up again a bit. Vehicles. Yeah, it's still a little bit high. Should we drop that back down? What's the rest of my tax on? 10%. We'll drop it back down to 9 because that seems to be sort of in the middle. Oh, it's dropped from 31,000 to 20. Oh, it's probably because it's dropped to 9. Yeah, I'm curious about that. We were like the city of cars at one stage, and actually there was an idea of turning Tinny into like the car manufacturing place because we had the bit of the junkyard there. We had the car precinct, whatever it's called. Yeah, and I wanted to put the vehicle factory in near Tinny as well, which I thought would be kind of a nice idea, and that someone suggested. But yeah, we're not making enough cars anymore. You did ruin it, Nomi. That's all your fault. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I guess it's just one of those random swing things. Obviously, if we put in the car factory, that's going to change dramatically, and the game won't be able to stop it because obviously that's fixed to cars itself. So maybe we do just need the car factory. Maybe that's a sign we actually need to put the car factory in and get our vehicle production up. So yeah. So good to finally make it to one of your lives. Welcome in, Albert. Welcome in. Big Dave Ashby. Dave Ashby. It's really weird because YouTube has changed like my live chat thing to everyone's at things rather than your just name on YouTube. So yeah, it takes me a while to figure them out sometimes. Dave Ashby, welcome in. Welcome in, Albert, as well. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy holidays. Have you considered doing Twitch again? I have, DJ, and do you know what? I actually thought with the dual setup I can definitely do it now because I'm streaming in 4K and my PC is not... is absolutely fine. I'm just trying to see like what... I've got the like little GPU, CPU thing up. So I could definitely... Because the trouble is with streaming on Twitch and YouTube from one PC is you have to stream 2 outputs because the YouTube bit rates are so much higher than Twitch that if you put it at Twitch settings to make them both the same, YouTube looks like crap. So you basically have to have 2 recording outputs going out to dual stream onto them, but now I've got a dual stream set up, so I've only, like, my PC that I'm playing on is only playing the game and the PC that I'm streaming on is only streaming. I could definitely do it because it doesn't look like it's struggling streaming in 4K to YouTube. So yeah, we could go back to doing dual streams. To be honest, I've always kept Twitch there in the background because I always thought, like, if I wanted to stream some other random games, I'd do it on Twitch, because I think I'd kill my channel if I tried to do it on YouTube. But Twitch is a bit kinder to variety, isn't it? So yeah, I can totally relate to that, and it's nothing to apologise for. Oh, thank you, Miss Baldo. Thank you. Yeah, it's yeah, I feel like my anxiety has got worse as I've got older. Actually, it's a weird thing. Joseph, hello, welcome in. You missed the live. You've missed 2 hours and 20 minutes of it, yeah. I don't know how much longer we'll be going for. It depends on when my puppy decides he's done chewing whatever he's chewing. I'm now wondering what it is that he's actually chewing. But I can't see. Tom Host, hello. Welcome in. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, but especially a healthy 2026. Yes. Oh, a happy but especially healthy 2026. I love that, Tom. Yes. Yes. And same goes back at you, all of you. Yeah. Yeah, here's to a happy, healthy 2026. Yes. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good year. Merry Christmas from Syria. Merry Christmas, Joseph from the UK. And seeing the chat, the Inner Circle followers have stuck around despite no regular live streams. I know they have. That's what I'm always amazed by when I come onto these lives. That it's like the same names are still here, and then there's new names added to it as well. Like, yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. It has been a while, Dave Ashby, it has, yeah. More streams are needed, they are. It did help, like this one, because I sat there this morning like, I don't want to stream, I don't want to stream, I don't want to stream. But it did help that I said it in the video. I was like, I'm streaming this weekend. So I was like, okay, I have no choice, I'm going to stream, and here it is, it's fun. That's actually a much better way for me to spend my afternoon, evening than otherwise, so yeah. I love you, FewCandy. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that. Hopefully he's not chewing on my cables. Oh, any cables? No. Oh, no. He's moved now. Where have we gone? He's sat looking at me. It's a little bit creepy. You okay? I think he wants to go outside. No, not chewing on any cables. I've actually, like, so the back of my desk has a back to it, and then I've blocked up the bottom of it, so there's no way he can chew any cables in this room. It's entirely puppy-proofed, so he can run around my feet safely, which is nice. I spend a lot of time in this room, either working or recording. Even without the lives, your channel made it to #2 on my YouTube wrap-up. Oh, that's so nice to hear, Rob. Like, I'm always amazed that I make it into like the top 5 on anyone's, just because of the frequency that I upload. So yeah, that's very flattering. Thank you. My first stream was Oregon Sport City. Sorry for spelling. I had a few drinks out in Christmas market. No, spelling's bang on, Joseph. No problem there. Yes, Sport City. The Sport City complex. Yes, I remember that. That was a fun one, actually. There was a lot of controversy over the colourful decals that I put into that one. It was kind of fun. Katie, hello, welcome in. Happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. The dual stream sounds exciting. Yeah, I think, yeah, I need to do it. I should have really done it for today, but then I realised I had to redo my entire stream profile thing on OBS, because of the fact that this was the first time I was streaming on the dual setup. So then I didn't have the time to think about how I can then also integrate Twitch into it. So I do need to set that up, and I'll try and set that up for the next live stream, which I'm hoping I will do another one just after Christmas. Around it might just be just after New Year's, depending on where it falls, but within the next couple of weeks. Yeah, while I'm off. When I got a run, I saw you were streaming. I wanted to jump in and say hi, straight up Willie. Oh, hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes, and to you too. And to you. A very Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Right, what am I doing? I think I am going to have to wrap up fairly soon, but let's just make sure that this is all nice here. I just plunked in a couple of trees and didn't really think too much about it. It doesn't actually look too bad like that though. I think we could use... Oh my god. He's making noise in my kitchen. He's making noise in my kitchen. Yeah, I probably do need to wrap up shortly. I think we're mostly done with this section. Does this look silly? I wonder if we actually could sort of you might have to bear with me on this idea, but kind of rock in this little end here and almost put trees over it, because if I do just flick back to Google Earth quickly, down here, one sec, let me just let him outside. Which is without its lead on, so it probably means I'm going to have a new fresh hole in my garden and a really muddy dog in a sec, but yeah, you can see here the canal sort of closes up, but I can't do this because of the water level in cities, but it almost goes to like this looks dry to me. There's sort of rubble in the bottom or something. Oh, hello. So yeah, I wonder if we can kind of sort of replicate that a bit here. We might need a cube actually. Oh, Nomi with a 59 knock. no, krona? Norwegian? I'm not sure. Well then, we need a car factory. Yes, we do, Nomi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, we do need a car factory. Yes, yeah, yeah. It could be the Nomi car factory actually. I need to write that down because you are right. I'm speaking of the hard line. It is all your fault that we have no car production. Right. I'm writing that down. When we do a car factory, it'll be the Nomi car factory, because you're absolutely bang on. Yes, we do need one. Thank you so much for the super chat. What do you think about the new developers? Don't wrap up before you've plopped a Christmas tree in the city. Oh, we need a snowman! We need a snowman, Thomas. We need to do a stream snowman. Yeah, I won't wrap up before that. Classic case of dog Tourette's, yes. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong mouse here. Yes, it is. Yeah. What was I saying? Snowman. Norwegian krona, yes. Okay, I was right. I was doubting myself. Thank you so much, Nomi. Yeah, if we get a cube in here, then we can plop stuff really easily on it. Oh no, we need a small one. Small one that we can cover up. Let's just make that the same height here, because this will just be easier than trying to raise everything up. So let's do some run. Oh no, top surf. Yes, okay, good. Oh no, it's gonna plop onto the top of the tree. Because we can then. Was it David Atkinson? Was it your idea to use rubble in the canal? I feel like that would work really nicely here. I feel like this looks a little bit random at the moment. I'm hoping this will come out. This is a kind of off-the-cuff whim idea here. We'll see where we go with it. So let's sink these down. Not that far. No, we're going to have to lower these, I think, with move it. Although those rocks are going to look super weird. We're going to have to spin this one round as well. Is it that one? Oh, God. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if we get those two... to be honest, it actually doesn't... I know they're floating in midair. Yeah, it does look quite bad, doesn't it? I'll say that actually looked alright for a second there. I'm lowering the wrong thing. I'm lowering the wrong thing. They're all props, so I can't filter. Can't filter on anything. Oh, there we go. Right, let's lower this one. Let's try and find this other rock pile, if we possibly can. I wish we had that, you know, the picker thing that we had in CS1 Move It, where we could choose a certain item. Oh, Edward Bickford, a member for 40 months. That is absolutely insane. One of the longest running members. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Just a reminder, likes and comments make a great Christmas present for FewCandy. They do, actually. Yes, yeah. I will take a like as a Christmas present. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Edward. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. 40 months. 40 months, my goodness. Like, you're insane, Edward. Thank you. Really, really appreciate the support. Yeah, just like I said, like I'm so appreciative that there's all these like familiar names here. I've been here for so long and keep coming back, even with all of my temperamental upload schedule and temperamental streaming. Like, really, really appreciate it. The countless voicemails I've sent during walks and randomly bursting out my dog's name. Yeah. Yeah, like Charlie. Sorry if that shouted down the mic then. Yeah, yeah. I feel that. It was really funny actually. I had a call with like a client from my like work, and obviously like he was pretty small at the time, and he was just in my office. And I can't remember what it was, but he'd managed to find or drag down a piece of paper or something off my desk, or it was more than a paper, like a book, and he absolutely started ripping it up and destroying it in the corner of the room. And then he went over to his water bowl and started scratching in his water bowl and splashing it everywhere all over my carpet. And I couldn't do anything. I was just like on this call with this client, just trying to look really straight faced, like, oh my god, he's absolutely destroying my room. Oh yeah, and then there was one time where he went out in the garden, he came in with the worst, muddiest paws you've ever seen, and yeah, my carpet was basically destroyed. And I couldn't react because I was on a call with a client. It's very funny. I absolutely love having a dog. I love having it. It's like the best quality of life upgrade you could possibly imagine. This is way too see-through. I'm worried that we got to do some underwater detailing here to make this make any sense at all. I don't know if this even does make sense. Like, yeah, it looks way too floaty around the edges with that rubble. Does this look alright? You guys can tell me. I'm doubting this. I'm doubting. I feel like this idea was a bit silly and we should have just left the canal how it was. I think maybe we need some more trees over it. Oh, JK with the 14s! Ah, super chat. You didn't say anything, but thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Merry Christmas! Happy holidays! Appreciate it. Maybe not that tree. Maybe something a bit smaller. Well, we could. I mean, we could just tree it over. This one is quite big, though. Is that a bit better? Just realised we totally and utterly blocked their access to the house here, haven't we? Okay, let's go get plants. Oops. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Plants. Here we are. There we go. That's enough of a path. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Yes. Let me just sink that down a tiny bit more. Is this believable now? I don't know. I don't know. Kind of looks like a nice little rock pond, but I feel like it's in the wrong place. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe channelise one bit so it's deeper. Yes. Oh, what? Deeper, like a strip of it is deeper. Claire, hello, welcome in. Long time no see. It's Countess Claire. Ah, I did wonder when I saw Claire. I've had a name change and pick. Love it. Welcome in, Claire. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. Happy Christmas. Lol, and yes, I absolutely love dogs too. That's why I have 3 of them. Yeah, they're crazy. I can't believe you had 3, Miss Waldo. One's enough. Maybe 2. No, just 1. Just 1. Exactly. Okay, channel down the side. Yeah, we can try that. If I can pick up all this crazy stuff now. Let's go props. Okay, I have no idea what was even moving there. Yeah, I really like the idea of the rubble underneath. I feel like that's working, but then it's sort of like it's the blending it into the really deep canal next to it. Like we need like a slope of some description. That's a tree. Right, let's turn off plants for a sec. Oh, autosave. Oh. Need to get this rock right here. There we go. We have got a little bit of rubble floating around. Oh, there it is. Is that a bit better? Right, now we need plants. Just shift that over a tiny bit. Oh no, we can leave that overhanging, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that was a good shout. That was a really good shout. Thank you, Leyline Lost? Leyline Lost? I'm so sorry, I'm terrible at pronunciation. Appreciate it, thank you. Is your mod list uploaded anywhere? I can share it. Bear with me 1 second. I'm not 100%. Hang on. Fewladelphia, that's from December 9th, 25th, 12:09. Yes. Okay, hang on. Let's play that. So this is from the 9th of December. I feel like it's pretty up to date, but there might be like a couple of the mods that have been fixed which you can reactivate within it. Copy link. No, I need to go back to chat. There. Hopefully that works. I think I've done it alright. But yeah, that's my Skive set JSON that you can drag straight into Skive to see what I use. Yeah, which is I would always recommend if you're using mods, always use Skive. So yeah, that's how I share it. I've started my own streaming journey over on TikTok. Have you, Claire? Oh my goodness. My goodness. I don't think you can post links in the chat, but if you come on Discord, post your channel. I want to see. I want to see. Mike, welcome in. I love our accent for you. Could read me. Phone book and I'll be mesmerised. I'm always amazed when people say that. I feel like I've got the most annoying voice, but I think everyone thinks that about themselves, don't they? I've had so many people say I sound like Miranda Hart. That sounded very northern then, Miranda Hart. She's not, yeah. I'm good too, thank you. Streaming journey sounds exciting. It does. I agree with you, Miss Wilder, yes. I took the leap and it's been amazing so far. That's so good to hear, Claire. That's so good. Yeah. Oh, I'm pleased. No problem. The second one is right, lol. The second one is right. The second one. The second one is right. Maybe it was my brain. I'm not sure. Thank you so much. I was looking. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good at publicising it because I don't always keep it 100% up to date, I will admit. But yeah, that one is actually quite up to date, so. It says I need a request. Oh, hang on a sec. Let me change permissions. Okay, you should be able to do it now. If not, let me know. I think that should work. Second pronunciation. Oh, okay. Leyline, got it. Second one, okay, got it. Yes, thank you. Leyline, got it. Thank you so much, Leyline. I pasted a link in the promote section. Yes, cool, Claire. I'll go and check it out after this. I had 4 up until 2.5 years ago. I had to put my absolute soulmate of a dog down a day before my daughter was. Oh my god. Oh my god, Miss Waldo. Waldo was his name. Oh. That's Miss Waldo. Had him for 15 years. That's amazing. My goodness, the day before your daughter was born. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the big thing. I keep looking at him and I'm just like, even my son is like, please can you live forever? And he's only 6. And he says to Charlie, can you make sure Charlie lives forever? And I'm just like, in the back of your head, you're just thinking, oh. I don't know, he's only 6 or 7 months, so I can't think about it. But yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Works now. Okay, perfect. There we go. Right, guys. Right. Oh, we never did the car park. Oh, we never did the pavement either. Right, okay, we've still got more to do. I think I need to go because he is chewing something and I have no idea what it is, so I do need to go and pay attention to my dog. And we've been streaming for 2 hours, 40 minutes. Yeah, thank you all so much. Actually, hang on, let's find a little shot to depart on for now. We'll be back with more streams. Definitely. I know I always say that and then I struggle. It's the anxiety and it's the head thing, but like this was really fun. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. Hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Christmas period and a restful break. Yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me for a couple of hours. So good to see so many familiar faces and new faces as well. Or names. I can't see your faces. But yeah, there we go. I've just gotten through my busy season at work. Oh, you done now, Edward? I guess it's so close to Christmas, yeah. I'm happy to be here with everyone today. I'm glad you're here as well, Edward. It's good to see you. I'm glad you through that busy period. 15 years is a good age. It is, I know. My goodness. Yeah. Happy holidays. Bye. Bye, Few. Bye, Katie. Hope you have a lovely Christmas. Thank you so much. Yes, I hope you do too. Bye, Paul. Bye, Barille Boy. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Right, yes, let's do some shout outs. Edward Bickford, Countess Claire, Tom Host, Miss Waldo, Leyline, absolute Chad of a gamer. Got it. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Yeah, Barille, JK, Dave Ashby, Merry Christmas, Nomi, Stuart Kenny, appreciate you all so much. Katie, yeah, thank you all. Thank you. Rui, happy holidays. Mazores, Portugal. Oh gosh, jealous. Enjoy. Right, happy holidays, everyone. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream and a comment. Oh my god, DJ, thank you so much for the 10 US super chat. Merry Christmas to you too. Really appreciate that. Right at the last minute, thank you so much. Thank you. And happy holidays. Yeah, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. If you refresh the VOD afterwards and drop a comment, it really, really helps me out. Consider that my Christmas present. I'll be eternally grateful for a little like and a comment. It really helps the stream VODs to go much further because, yeah, we struggle with streams. No one watches them. Probably because I don't do a lot, but yeah. If you made it this far on the VOD, thank you. Gordy here as well. Thank you so much. Right, okay, I'm going to say bye now. Nicolaj as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Pun Tomk. Happy Christmas, everyone. See you on the next one. Bye.